This is, I didn't think about checking that. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't.
Well, at least the notifications are now. So far,
I'm going to switching these back and forth, so don't go screwing with my glasses.
I'm not doing nothing.
I just took a nerd tech because I've got sensory overload right now going on. My brain's wanting to go 50 million places at once. On top of a bang, 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 bang. I want to stop it before I start sledgehammering. Because then I'll get all cranky and shit. You gotta turn your volume down, dude.
Yes, ma'am.
Really, you too?
All right, we got Kyle and Kelly.
Good morning, everybody. I'm getting there. Just bear with me. Watch, I no sooner get it on here. That'll finish. I just can't catch a break. Oh my. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Trey. You already have everything set, I see. Thank you.
Everything's already set.
Okay. Yeah. With this whole weeping nonsense today, everything is a little. Oh, it's much better. Just don't look too far.
Everything's a weeping.
Shit gets a little blurry.
There we go. Let's get the angle set.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and turn on the potatoes because that's going to take a bit to
turn your potatoes on.
Turn something on. Get cooking.
Seasoning we are using. What's the two seasonings right there?
Oh, baby. We're doing. This one got me absolutely bonkers today.
Why? Which one's what?
Okay. This is for being really up close, and if I try to look out, I get a massive.
Okay.
Okay, I can see good on here. A guacamole seasoning from Walmart. And then we are doing the lemon pepper wings that Katrina sent us.
Yep, lemon pepper wings. And making some guacamole.
Yeah.
Yes, we are using the Ollie's cup. That's what we bought it for.
Yep.
Because we like the way it was set up, and it sets up the coffee station real good.
Yeah.
There we go there.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. If the eyeballs isn't kicking my butt today, it's going to be my big fat fingers.
Katrina says her husband watched your Ollie's video and was mad I didn't buy one of those green Dutch ovens that you were looking at.
I know, those things are so nice.
Jonathan, happy Super Bowl. I made cameraman pico recipe, creamy jalapeno dip, and we'll have mozzarella sticks. Oh, wow.
Ooh, beer cheese.
Beer cheese.
And pretzels.
That sounds even better.
That's what I'm talking
about. We got to try to make that one day. The beer cheese and stuff. I watched the recorded ceremony of the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics from Friday night. I'll have the second episode of the games. The Winter Games are happening until February. Seahawk fan, he is here.
What happened to Dallas, Jim? I mean, come on.
I don't know about Jim, boy.
Yeah, I can see this a little bit better with these.
He's switching up on the teams.
Yeah.
Let's see how many Seahawk fans and Patriot fans are on here.
Yeah.
He says just for today. Soft pretzel sounds good right now.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
It does.
You can make a pretzel in that air fryer, can't you?
Yeah, you can. It's just like an oven.
I mean, that Ollie's video did pretty good. We're going to have to go back to Ollie's again.
Yeah. Get my things, get me situated here, y'all.
Let's go Patriots. We got Jonathan.
Let's go Patriots. Let's go.
My house is divided. My fiance is a Patriots fan, but I'm pulling for the Seahawks, says Kelly.
My house is always divided, Kelly.
Jim says, I saw DoorDash you did 2 years ago. Nice. Wow, has it been 2 years?
I think it's been longer than that.
I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah, it's been...
But if you said you seen a DoorDash video that was 2 years old, then wow, It's been 2 years since we've had not DoorDash.
It's been way more than 2 years.
No, he says they seen a 2-year-old video, so.
Well, I know it's been longer than 2 years because Mom's...
Maybe it's going into the 3rd year.
Yeah.
And it's still in the 2nd year.
I mean, yeah, it could be 2 or 3 years. That's right, because my mom's been gone for 2.
I love watching bobsledding, downhill, ski jumping, skate, snowboarding, figure skating, aerial, and more winter sports. Cameron might not speak to me until today, or he might talk to me so much I wish I never watched football. Yeah, Jim says that's what it said. That's what I'm saying. This could be going into the 3rd year.
Yeah.
That we haven't DoorDash.
I was thinking it was longer than that, but actually I think it has because we have, how long has it been since we've been in PR?
I don't know. I just know.
It seems like forever. So.
It seems like forever. It's one of those things you don't think about.
No.
Kelly says DoorDash videos is how she got to your channel. Yeah, those were the crazy days of DoorDashing.
Well, I'm sure they're not much better than
that.
Probably worse than what they are now.
We were trying to prove that you can't make a living on DoorDash, and all these YouTubers were telling you you can.
God, they were making thousands and thousands of dollars.
But the problem is that they weren't making no money on DoorDash. They were making money off the content. And they weren't telling you that. And that's what it was, basically, is they were making money off of YouTube videos. They weren't making money off of straight DoorDashing. And you can't do DoorDash by yourself as a single person. And even as a married person, you still have to have someone with an income coming in that is strong.
Yeah.
A strong income. So in other words, the non-DoorDasher has to make more money than the DoorDasher. And then if you have kids, forget about it. The non-DoorDasher has to make a significant amount of money before the DoorDasher can make anything. Because in all reality, DoorDashing is a good extra paying job. And then another thing too is, DoorDashing, you're working more hours, more days, and you don't even realize it. And the only thing is, a lot of people say the comfort of being a DoorDash is that you don't have a boss, but
you do.
You do have a boss because DoorDash tells you what to do. And if you don't do it, they can kick you off. They can, they got all these rules. If I worked for myself, if I started changing brakes, in my garage and worked for myself, are you going to have anyone telling you what to do or a customer telling you what to do and how to do it? No, that's owning your own, that's being your own boss.
Yeah.
But if I change brakes in my thing and then all of a sudden I go to AutoZone and AutoZone says, you make sure when you put these brakes on, you got to put, you only got 15 minutes to put these brakes on. You got to use this, and this to put the brakes on. Then I'm not the boss of my garage. So like I said, DoorDash is, unfortunately, it is what it is. Thanks to the 2000 epidemic. I watched a movie called Cool Runnings. Yep, I've seen it. That's with John Candy. Last night I seen the movie Housemaid. How many people have seen that movie Housemaid?
That was one jacked up movie.
That was one crazy movie. It's warmed up here. Gotten colder here, below freezing highs last few days. Retirement Day says hello.
Well,
Jim
hello.
Says, Cameraman Sunshine Lady Dog did $886 in 4 hours. So much for being unorganized. Carol Maine. How you doing, BB and hubby? Doing good.
We're doing good.
I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, I think a lot of people's fears of going into their own thing is
that you don't make it.
Is you fail. You know what I mean? Because, money is really the issue. Startup, licenses, and then location, and then how much it is to rent a location and finding a location and doing all that. But I wish, I kind of wish that when we paid the house off, we probably should have got a food truck or something and did food trucking.
Why? And work 7 days a week?
Yeah, but you're doing something that you like to do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times those people don't work 7 days a week.
They do when they first start out.
Well, yeah, because you got to make a profit to pay everything off to keep the thing. And then that would make good content too, because not only would you be making YouTube money like that lady is, she's making money as well and stuff. So selling hot dogs, but Trey, my mama's frying chicken wings, baking other wings tonight. I hope there'll be sides, baked beans, cobs. There's also rolls. Jim, AutoZone does brakes?
No,
they sell brakes. What I'm saying is that if I worked in my garage, people say you're an independent contractor, you're your own boss doing DoorDash. But you're really not. You're really working for DoorDash, and you're not really an independent contractor because
even me starting my own insurance business,
you're under contract.
I have an FMO, which stands for Field Management Organization, that helps me get my contracts. But even starting your own business, even with me, there's still rules and regulations that you have to follow or you're not going to be in business.
But in your situation, they're not going to tell you, come on, you need to sell more insurance.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
In DoorDash, you are not your own boss.
Mm-mm.
In DoorDash, you do not choose.
The only luxury with that is you can do it whenever it's convenient
for a second job. Yes. Yeah. It's good for a part-time job.
It's just a gig job.
To where you can do it. That's what I was just trying to say with AutoZone. If I go change brakes and I go to AutoZone, AutoZone tells me, well, when you do my brakes, then I'm not an independent. I'm not my own boss. I don't work when I want to.
But where I was going with that is, in all reality, even if you own your own, like Mike's, there's still rules and regulations that you have to follow.
Yeah. But rules and but that's what I'm saying. DoorDash doesn't have rules and regulations.
No.
The rules and regulations of DoorDash is you got to have car insurance and you got to have a license. That's the only rule and regulation of DoorDash.
Right.
But they don't. But when they tell you have to take 5 orders or they put you in this zone
in a timeout zone.
and then they can right, like that's not rules and regulate. Like you are not your own boss. You still have to listen to DoorDash.
Right.
DoorDash is still
picking
your
up
boss.
pizza. They want you.
Yeah.
They want that pizza in the pizza bag.
Like rules and regulations and being your boss is two separate things. And DoorDash, you are not your own boss.
No.
You cannot think you do what you may think you're doing what you want to do, but in all reality, you're not. You are basically their slave.
Right.
So what's the difference if you go work for somebody? You know, a lot of people don't want to work for people because they don't like to be told what to do. But you know what? You should just try to go for management then. You know, if you don't like to be told what to do.
Trey, I'm not a potato salad fan because of mayonnaise, relish, and onions. I don't put onions in mine. Jim, we just learned we are getting a Firehouse subs.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's nice. They're good subs. They can be a little pricey, but they're good.
I mean, they're good, but they're not good enough for us to go there.
No, not all the time.
I think we went there one time,
and
7-8 years ago, and they had a special.
It was all right.
It's like Firehouse subs. If Firehouse subs over Subway, I would choose. You see what I'm saying? Firehouse sub because of pricing, because of Jersey Mike sub.
Right.
I would choose. I mean, I would still go to Jersey Mike's, but Firehouse sub is just Firehouse subs. It's not like,
You'll find out.
And some people do like them. Don't get me wrong. I mean, just.
Trey, are you married couple ready for Love Day this coming Saturday? I am. Yes, we're going to be hanging out with Sean and Carlos.
We're going to go to the FanFest matter of fact, we'll be live. We're going to go to FanFest, the Tampa Bay Rays FanFest. So we'll be inside the stadium.
In St. Petersburg.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be, we're Carlos and Sean for FanFest.
Yep.
So that'll be something interesting. Yeah, Valentine's Day is just another day. Yeah. We're not doing nothing special. We're just going with Carlos and Sean. Unfortunately, that day falls on the 14th of February, and it's just FanFest.
And I already got my Valentine's Day gift. It was my saw.
And Valentine's Day is basically extortion day. Yeah. That's what I call it. I call it extortion day.
I look at it this way. You should be showing your appreciation to your loved ones every day, not just on payday.
One day out the year. One day out the year, I'll buy you something. I mean, sounds like a good idea, but...
Just, can anyone tell me where that even makes logic sense?
It's just extortion. It's just Valentine's Day is really just for the businesses to make money. I mean, because in all reality...
Okay.
The only days that are important throughout the year is New Year's Eve day, because you're going into New Year's Eve and your birthday.
Yeah.
That's the only days that are really important are birthdays and marriages.
Your anniversaries.
Yeah, but I'm just saying basically your birthday, New Year's Eve, and the day you got married or you became boyfriend and girlfriend. There's
something like that.
Any other day that they like, what was it the other day? We seen it was like Burger Day or something day. Remember we were laughing because it was something real stupid. It was like,
I was like, where did
something
they come
to do
up
something
with this?
like, I don't need those days to think.
Trey, I still don't need a girlfriend to celebrate this Saturday. My relatives love me, including my mama. Well, most mamas still love their children no matter how old y'all get.
And we watching the movie Valentine's Day.
Okay. Stephanie, every day, BB, love your people. That's right. Every day.
That's it.
It's got to be an everyday thing.
Carol, how you doing?
I'm being lazy today. We are getting chicken tenders from Publix. Hey, relax
You're
today.
real lucky. You're going to have some good... You know what the crazy thing is that supposedly, I don't know if it's true, but they might be putting a Whataburger maybe next year, whatever, in Lakeland. So that'll be interesting. Valentine's Day is my mother-in-law's birthday.
Yeah, I mean, then that's a special day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like birthdays.
Your birthdays, your anniversary, what was the, oh, like, for me, those are the most important.
I mean, like I said, the new
You know,
year,
like the new
your
year,
birthday,
your
and the anniversary.
your anniversaries,
That's it.
you know, and for me, it's Christmas. So, but that's
Well, I
a
mean,
me
that,
thing.
you count that as the New Year's
Right,
and stuff.
so-
You count that as New Year's, but
Thanksgiving for me is important because
if
it gets the whole
Patriots
family
win, I'm
together.
sending cameraman Patriots Valentine's all day. Kyle, they're building so many fast foods near me.
I'm sure, God, they're building them everywhere, Kyle.
Jim says, what makes me laugh, the sheriff handling the missing Today Show's host mom was at a basketball game last night. I mean, you have to look at it this way, Jim. And this is, this is reality and this is life. Whether someone passes away, whether someone gets locked up, someone's sitting in the hospital, somebody is, stuck in their car or have an accident on the highway, you're gonna live. Like the day is not gonna stop. The day might have stopped for those people, but the day is not gonna stop for the rest of the world.
Right.
So, I mean, as far as that case goes, it's just mind blowing. I mean, personally, I just feel bad for the family, and that's all I can feel. I mean, because I don't know those people, but it's a shame what's happening to them. But you know what? It doesn't matter. The day still moves on. So whether that guy's at a basketball game or not, hey, he probably had tickets to go to a basketball game. I mean, if I die and someone had plans to do something, well, go do your plans. Because like I said, the world is not going to stop. So, we just can't judge someone just because they went to a basketball game. Hey, that's life, dude. Like, people are doing stuff, and stuff is like stuff right now. What they say, every minute there's an accident, every second someone dies. Guess what? We're all here cooking and getting ready for a Super Bowl. Like, no one, there's wars out there, there's protests, there's so many things going on. You know what? I can't be held back by those things. I got to move on. And just like I said, the world just evolves. And,
Carol, Maine, happy Valentine's Day to you both. Well, thank you, Carol. Back at you, babe.
We are to get it. Whataburger in Sarasota soon. Yeah, just Wesley Chapel's getting one. That will be one of the first ones that I know. I mean, they're up in Pensacola, the Whataburgers.
Yeah.
But I was coming back to Florida, South Florida, because they left.
Yeah.
Like Zephyr Hills, Lakeland.
Yep.
And then they regrouped. Now they're starting to pop out. But I know that Wesley Chapel one should be open this year and stuff. Do you think the renting market will ever reduce their prices in Lakeland? We'd really like to move and start a window cleaning business, charging half of what other people charge to get started. I mean, any market, whether it's the housing market, your electric bills, or renting, unfortunately,
they're not going to go down.
Nothing goes down.
It only goes up.
It only goes up. The only thing you can hope is that the renting market will level out to where, because even when wages increase, everything else is going to increase because people got to, when McDonald's workers want to make $20 an hour, what do you think? They can't sell 99-cent Big Macs no more. No. They got to sell $10. But the only thing you can hope is that the renting market will level out so that as years go by and people are getting raises, and not these big crazy raises, but these raises cost of living raises, that your income is better. But Polk County is the cheapest county to live in. Polk County is the cheapest county to buy cars in. But a lot of people that live in Lakeland, they work either in Tampa or in Orlando. They work somewhere where the cost of living is higher and the income is higher. Unless you have a government job or you own your own business, you know what I'm saying? Like, Polk County is still going to be the cheapest and stuff, It's still going to be the cheapest living no matter what. But
and Davenport
and like I said, Davenport is part of Polk County, but because they're getting more towards Orlando. But I mean, that's the only thing that stinks is that nothing is going to ever come back down.
not like it was.
No.
You can thank COVID for that.
Not even. I mean, you can blame a lot of things for that, but the thing is like regardless, inflations and.
Well, that doesn't help. And
when the cost of living goes up, when they say they want to pay someone $20 an hour to flip burgers, everyone's gonna go up. When gas prices go up, everything goes up. When materials go up, everything goes up. But we just gotta hope that it levels out. That's the only thing is that because you got to remember a lot of these renters, they lost a lot.
Of money during COVID.
They lost a lot of money. So.
Yep, they did.
Yeah, and trust me, if you owned a house and you were renting and you had someone live in your house and wasn't paying nothing, you'd be pissed off too. A lot of them renters went broke.
Well, a lot of them too. They were still paying a mortgage on that house. I mean, they.
Well, yeah.
So a lot of them wound up losing their extra income because
and stuff like that. But
you can't blame them.
What you just gotta hope is that it levels out. Well, one thing I did learn when I first came to Florida is that a lot of time when I first came here, houses were only rented 6 months out the year because they would raise the rent during the summertime for 6 months, and then they would lower the rent for the wintertime, the off season. I don't think they do that anymore, but. The only thing you can
usually now it's easier to find a place during
the winter time.
No, spring going into summer. Because now the northerns are going back.
Right. That's when you want to. Like this is the time.
If you're gonna find something affordable.
Like January, February is the lowest
well, even going into April.
I know, but I'm just saying
Easter, you ain't gonna find anything.
Really, right after New Year's, Florida just goes into like you can go to all these Disney parks and sit on the roller coasters and never get off of it. Like January, February is their lowest season. Archie's song is on Sugar Sugar. Good morning, looks like it says Gloria. Jim, I got paid $2.25 an hour to flip Wendy's hamburgers in the late 80s. Good morning. Let me tell you something. When I first came here, North Boy Chops. When I first came to Florida in 1993, I was paying $1,000 a month rent on a 3-bedroom with a 1-car garage. I was renting someone's house. I was paying $500 electricity, $500 for oil.
That's in Jersey.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay.
It's almost $300 in electricity. Car insurance just to have liability was $1,000. And I was making like either $16 or $18 an hour. I had 2 jobs, I had 4 kids and everything. When I first came to Florida and bought a house for $117,000, a 4-bedroom, 2-car, and my first job was, I think it was $3.35 an hour. It was either $3.35 or $5.25 an hour. When my first job was that,
you went into a
I about cried. Because I went from $16 to $18 to either $3.35 or $5.30. I did not think I was gonna make it. My mortgage was $600 a month. My electric bill was $100. Water bill, I want to say it was like $30. But it was a shocker. I mean, I was like, I'm not gonna make it, like literally. But then when I started working and the income came in, and health insurance at that time was only $30 a week.
Yeah.
For full coverage for 4 kids. And I was living like a king. I was one person working, living like a king, making either $3.35 or $5.35 an hour and stuff. So that's the other thing that comes into too. is how you spend your money. But
Yeah. I mean, my dad went through that. I mean, we came from Michigan.
yeah, we're paying
And-
$700 a month to live in a garage conversion with all utilities included in Kissimmee. Yep, and could do it making $13.50 being an electric helper. Now that the place is over 14, yeah, yeah, and that's the thing with the rent in Lakeland, you get more because before I built this house here, I was looking at I wanted to move to Miami. And let me tell you something. There was like a camper. There was a camper literally in Miami going for like $200,000 in 2004 just to live in a camper for $200,000, man. And that is why a lot of people in Miami, they live all in one roof, like all the families that are working. So then I built this house for $117,000. My mortgage was $300 a month. My electric bill was $80. My water bill was like $8 a month and stuff. And my taxes were really the highest at that time. They were $1,700 a year. And then my house insurance, because it was a new house, was only $300 a year. But that was in 2004.
Yeah.
But by then I was making good money and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy, like in different parts, because Kissimmee again is considered a tourist. It's right next to Disney. I mean,
That's why we said look into Plant City as well, because
yeah, Plant City's cheaper too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Plant City, they have cheap rentals out there.
Yeah.
Because again, they're farther away from Disney. They're far still from Tampa. Like you're right in the middle, like we are. But yeah, it's crazy.
Gloria.
All right, we're at
Ball.
balling in the 80s for sure with family.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we don't have mortgage. We paid off our mortgage over 20 years ago. Yeah, we paid our mortgage off.
Yeah.
We paid our mortgage off. We were just doubling up the more because it was only $300 a month. So we
I would pay $400.
Yeah, and then we just started doubling it up, and then we just knocked it out again. So I'm so glad. Okay, gaming chair I bought 2 months ago. Love the neck, lumbar, footrest. Love. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
How much is insurance rates for single vehicles? Mine's now in Ohio for full coverage on the 2010 is $117 a month. Only thing, Plant City jobs. Got to drive to Tampa, Lakeland. Yeah, but you are closer to Tampa.
Right.
Lakeland is only 15 minutes. Lakeland is only 15 minutes.
I mean, everyone looks on the map and they look at the little, little map and they're like, oh my God.
No.
My son drives from Sebring to Bartow every day. It's an hour and 10-minute drive.
Yeah.
So, and he stays with his girlfriend and then.
Because he has a straight route.
Yeah.
A straight route 60, I think he gets on, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But Tampa is maybe, you're closer to Tampa than we are, so you could figure like a 30-minute, depending where in Tampa you get your job. But the only thing with car insurance that I would tell you, Florida is the highest. There's like 2 or 3 states that insurance companies don't want to go to. And Florida is one of them.
Yep.
And the reason is because back in the 90s, there was a big scam of people driving around and putting the brakes on and letting them get in suing. There was a big thing. So now when LLC came out, which is you can only sue for so much, that was the biggest scam in Florida. That is why car insurance is thing, because everyone in Florida that gets into an accident, they sue. It's not like you go to other states to get in an accident and it's not fixing the car suing. It's medical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's medical. People are suing, not just like, like if you get into an accident and you make a claim in, that's not why the insurance is going up in Florida. It's because not only they put in the claim in for the car.
But it's not just that. It's
and they're suing.
It's a no-fault state. So it doesn't matter who's at fault.
Yeah.
Unlike up north, before you can sue Joe Blow that hit you, they have to be at fault.
Yes. Yeah.
In Florida, it's not that way.
So not only are you getting insurance money from the person you're suing, your own insurance has to give you money as well. So you're getting two. So that is why it is very expensive, because how much we pay for, and Florida's insurance is only 6 months. They're not a year insurance.
You pay 6 months at a time.
What do we pay for 2 cars, full coverage?
And ours are paid off. Ours are paid off, and I have them under full coverage. And for the both of us, because we still have that one accident on there that comes off this year, I'm paying $1,100 every 6 months.
So $1,100 every 6 months on 2 brand new car full coverage.
And this is another thing that you need to also take into consideration. If you move to Florida, the older you get, once you get past 60, whether you have a good driving record or not, you're going to pay through the ass.
Yeah, it's just like someone being under 21, you're going to pay.
Instead of being under 21, you get hit. When our kids first learn how to drive, they sock it to us. Well, they sock it to you after 62.
Yeah, so. But I mean, that's what we pay. But yeah, insurance is pretty high,
expensive here. Yeah,
and it's only because of that.
And our governor is trying to get this shit under control because it's gone crazy. That and the house insurance.
Yeah. 60 east of 27, Kyle says. Poppy says, hey, y'all, what we burning? I mean, cooking.
I'm just doing potato salad.
I know the next time we go to that Ollie's, I might buy that Poppy's cooking book. Poppy got a cookbook at Ollie's. How to burn. Stephanie, I didn't realize how much it costs. I had lived in small towns in Kansas. Yeah, I mean, I know some people that at one time, New Jersey used to be the biggest. I mean, at one time, Florida used to be the cheapest, and New Jersey used to be expensive. Now it's reversed. Yeah. New Jersey is the cheapest, and Florida is the most expensive. And a lot of places, just like the house insurance, they don't want to cover. Right. They don't want to cover people in Florida.
No, it's not a month. It's spread out over 6 months. But I normally pay it 6 months at a time because you save about $400 if you do that.
Yeah, it's every 6 months for Florida car insurance.
Yeah, this time I didn't do it, and I'm kicking myself in the ass.
For 6 months, it's $1,100. So whatever payments they break into that could be what, $369 or $4?
About $220, something like that for 6 months. So much for the first down payment, and then they break the rest of it down for the 5 months.
Yeah. So,
but you also have to realize, them breaking it down, they're also charging you a finance charge to break that down.
Yeah, you're getting interest because it's a loan. Basically, they're loaning you. But it's $1,100, and then whatever the payment would be in the 6 months to make $1,100. So every 6 months, it's $1,100.
And another thing too, in the state of Florida, with our insurance, you don't stay with the same company for years. You better be after
a year. You look for the
2 years. One. Yeah. You're going to go look and see what else is cheaper. Because look at it this way: if you're staying with the same company and you've never ever had an accident,
it don't matter.
The first time you have an accident, they're going to sock it to you.
Yeah.
So you don't need to have no loyalty to any certain car insurance company.
And a lot of people are doing that with even house insurance. Yep. There's no loyalty to house insurance.
It's either.
People are shopping either every year or when their insurance rates go up, that's when you start looking for another insurance. Because again, someone wants you. So they're going to give you that cheaper thing to get you in there. So just remember that, when their insurance rates go up.
Don't let him tell you otherwise.
Yeah. Hellcat, no tickets, etc. The car insurance goes up substantially every year for 2 years now. Well, that's when you start
looking at other insurance
companies, because there is other insurance companies. You can get the same policy cheaper because they want your business.
Like my youngest son was with Geico for years, and he had a few fender benders, and he was like, "God, Mom, it's going up." His cars were already paid for. Even with PIP and liability, he was spending like $350. I was like, no, Bri, that's ridiculous. That's just outrageous. So when I was talking to his middle brother, he's like, okay, so we all got together. We sat at the computer. We went through the computer Shit, we found him with Progressive. What was it? This time? No, last year. Got him on Progressive, and at that time he was buying a car. $157 a month for full coverage. And we're like, and Brian's like, Jesus, that's half. And I said, yeah, every once in a while you got to look around.
You got to look around. You can't just stick with
Don't stick with the same insurance company because they ain't going to, they're not worried about being loyal to you if something goes south, right. Okay? Because they're going to be the first one to try to screw your ass out of money.
All right. Katrina says that burnt pumpkin bread looked delicious. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
That's what I said. You tell her, Katrina.
Hey, let me tell you something.
He's made plenty of burnt shit himself.
Let me tell you something, Katrina. Okay?
Go ahead. This way, the next time she sees you, she's going to pop you upside the head.
I just want to say, we'll probably lose some viewers.
Oh, you plan on going to be
I just want to say, okay? If an ugly girl is ugly on the outside, she sure as the hell ain't pretty on the inside.
Oh my
That's
God.
how I look at it, okay?
Y'all don't pay no
so
mind to that
bread
ass.
looks ugly on the outside, that bread sure the hell ain't good on the inside. Anyway.
Pay him no damn mind.
Oh, that's not bad. Honestly, it's about the same in Ohio. I'm paying $117 for 6 months. 2010 Camry. When I had the truck, 2004 insurance, 5.6 liters. It was only $75 a month. That's the other thing too, guys. When the type of car that you drive, you know, someone drives a Hellcat versus someone drives a Corolla, you know, a big truck, what you have on it.
Another thing too, I can't say this for sure, but I also think maybe it may be the type of vehicle that people are driving.
Yeah, what safety features. I mean, all that too.
Yeah.
8-cylinder versus 4-cylinder.
And I'll tell you right now, if I could get it passed through our legislations, I damn sure would. These young kids out here driving the Hellcats, you know, these BMWs, the Ferraris. Yeah, they need to be they should be paying out their buku bucks for this insurance because they ain't got no experience with that kind of power behind them.
Says Poppy says they're limited because we have a log house. Most insurances won't cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim says, Jim's Jumbo Hot Cart, any toppings on poppy seed buns. Gloria says, for males, it ain't done unless it's burnt.
Right.
Jim, I always like a rear caboose. I mean, that's where the phrase butterface comes in. Everything looks good but her face.
Oh, I thought that was after midnight. You drank so much that you got that those rose-colored glasses
you
on.
know, everything looks good, but she's got a jacked up face. That's kind of like.
I mean, that's why Florida's cracked down on the speeding on our interstates.
Toyota and old school Mercedes. Yeah, I had to give up Toyotas. Well, too expensive. Too expensive.
Well, when we were out,
they wanted for a Toyota Corolla. I mean, a Toyota RAV4.
Ain't no way in hell that was happening, Sweet Pea.
Yeah. I went with the Hyundai.
I think we either went with Hyundai or Kia. But
yeah, we were looking at Kia, but then my sister said that the Kias were having a bad thing, so.
But
Katrina says I don't wear makeup so everyone can see my ugly face 24/7.
It's got nothing to do with makeup. Listen, I have seen women put makeup on, Katrina. It's like, take that shit off. Sometimes makeup doesn't help a face.
So, hey, it's like those Instagram pictures that you see when they show those women taking the makeup off their face, and you're like, what the hell did I wake up with? I'd rather meet a girl without makeup first before makeup. I have old school cars too, 94 Camry and a 1987 Benz. Oh, wow. I bet you that Camry there, because, no, our Camry was in the 2000. My mother had a Camry.
Ours was
90
a 2004.
Yeah, my mother had a 93 Camry, and she shipped it to Puerto Rico, and it hit a horse, or a horse hit it. And she still sold that sucker for like $4 or $5 back then. As a matter of fact, everyone wanted to buy it even after. Like Toyotas last. I mean, I love Toyotas.
Right.
They last forever.
Toyotas are good cars.
I've had nothing but all Corollas, Camrys, RAV4s. But again, the only reason we went into this car here was because the RAV4 was going to go through another transmission.
Mm-hmm.
The transmission, we rebuilt the transmission, everything, and then the air conditioning.
That
air conditioning would have been hard to find, kind of like this one here. Mine anyway, because I don't have the knobs. It was all on the thing, but
it's all touchscreen.
But this car would probably outlast me anyway. So just get a used Toyota Camry 2.5 2010 with low miles that's been looked after. That thing will make pass. Yeah, I mean, we sold our Corolla to my niece, and she's had it for a couple of years, and now she's getting ready to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
My other niece, her husband had a Camry, and he literally gave it away for $4,500 with only 89,000 miles
on it,
and nothing. One owner,
interior
nothing was wrong with it. But that's what happens, as a matter of fact, we sold our Corolla. We got a good chunk of change for it, but it was holding value at that time. People were looking for used cars.
Yeah.
I can't find the right makeup to hide these wrinkles, says Poppy.
You ain't going to, Poppy.
My first car was a 79 Buick Regal V8 engine. I miss it. My first car was a 1975 Pontiac Grand Prix with a 455 engine in it. Woo! That thing was a boat. I remember my friend ran into me in his van. He had a 79 van, a Chevy van, and he ran into the back of my bumper, and the only thing that happened, my bumper got scratched, and his whole van got jacked up.
My first car was a 1969 Malibu Calais.
And
they converted that into a standard. Woo! I had some fun with that car.
And that 450
the wheel come literally off the car.
And that 455 engine I had in that Grand Prix, man, I used to beat Pontiac Firebirds, Trans Ams. That was a motor. I mean, I beat someone so bad one time, he followed me home, wanted to fight me and stuff. But that thing was a beast.
Me and my first brother-in-law decided to play chicken. Him and his Ford Ranger, me and my Malibu. I wasn't the first one to steer away.
Jim says, who remembers the Thunderbird?
I remember the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, I think my uncle, when he bought it was the Thunderbirds where the headlights flipped. And he was poor too. And before that, he had a Monte Carlo. But when he bought his first Thunderbird,
the Monte Carlos were nice back then. Yeah,
but I'm just saying, Thunderbird, when you bought the Thunderbird, he thought he was the king of the world and stuff with that one. Poppy's first car was a Pinto.
Hey, that was my cousin's first car, and
you're still alive to talk about it?
Hell yeah.
That was one of those gas tanks.
Those were nice little cars. And then the Mavericks, when the Mavericks came out.
Yeah, my father had
I remember all those.
My father had a Gremlin and stuff. He says, wow, that was a steal. I bought my 2010 Camry for $4,500 with 170 miles on it here in Ohio. Wow. And those cars, do they get rusty over there in Ohio? Because over here in Florida, they don't. So cars must be cheaper. Yeah, like I said, it depends on the county that you live. Like I said, Polk County, because it's an agriculture county, things are cheaper there. You go into Tampa, you're going to spend more.
The trucks are cheaper.
Just like when you go into trust me, if you go to Tampa or Orlando, those same trucks are more money than they are in Polk County. So that's why a lot of people, like my mother used to go to Pennsylvania and buy cars because it was cheaper to buy a car in Pennsylvania. I remember it was called Reedman's or Freedman's. It was like this big company back in the 70s where they sold everything. They had Pontiac, Ford, these big things. They used to be called Freeman's or something. And that's what she would think. Well, that's what a lot of people do. They'll come to Polk County. But there's not like, sometimes you won't find a Lexus in Polk County and stuff like that. It's,
No, but you'll damn sure find BMW here in Polk County.
But everyone comes to Polk County to buy their cars because it's cheaper. It says, hey, what about a Chevy?
Chevy trucks. I mean, I always had good luck with Chevy trucks. I had issues with Chevrolet automobiles. Always had bad luck with them. So, but nope. Chevy trucks are good.
My dad had a 1973 Buick Electric. Oh, wow. 225 deuce and a quarter. I had to remember, but the joy we had bought that boat. Our neighbor later got one. Married with the children. Cars.
Chevy Nova.
My father was the one who used to go through cars. He had a 79 Nova, a Chevy Vega, a Nissan Sentra. My mother had a 79 Grand Prix when the T-roofs came out. She had that car that Daisy Duke drove, a Dodge Challenger. She had a GTO, a Pontiac GTO. My father had a Volkswagen. Then my father had a Volkswagen van. Then we had the Gremlin. Then he had a Ford pickup truck. Then he had a Honda Civic CRX. Then we had a Ford Bronco, a big one. Then a Chevy Blazer. Then a Ford pickup truck. These are all like 70s things.
I miss my Ford pickup trucks.
But yeah, we used to. My parents used to have something crazy.
After Toyota come out with the Tundra, I was like, shit, I'd give up the Ford truck for my Tundra.
Nor says, well, this one was from Florida originally. Yeah, because a lot of cars I've seen some cars that.
Yeah.
There was like Raven. Someone bought her a car, a van, and it looked nice on the outside. And then one of her videos, half the side just rusted off.
Oh shit.
The floor panel all rusted. Like she lives out in Wisconsin. Like those cars in Detroit and stuff.
Poppy, my Pinto was cheap on gas.
Well,
yes,
gas was only 50 cents a mile.
Yeah.
50 cents a gallon.
Family member has a diesel Excursion. It is so nice. They are.
I remember my friend had a 79 Cadillac when they first came out with the diesel Cadillac. Those suckers were fast, boy. It says the hubby had a 65 Mustang Coupe project car in the garage. Oh, that's what he has in the garage right now. John says my dad had a baby blue Vega. Yeah, remember those Chevy Vegas? Those was my father's Vega was yellow, bright yellow and stuff. Are you going to watch the Super Bowl tonight? This is what I got to say about the Super Bowl. The minute that they start talking politics, I'm going to go watch something else. Because that's why I stopped watching football for the longest.
The NFL.
Yeah, the NFL. That's why I started watching college football. The second that they start talking politics, the second that the halftime's anything, if I hear anything political,
you don't want to watch Mr.
I'm not going to watch.
You don't want to watch Mr. Bunny?
Like I said, if it has to do with anything political, I do not want to watch. I just want to watch a damn game where people are playing football and smashing and tackling. I don't want to hear nothing political at all. So that's what it's going to come down to.
Poppy, no Super Bowl here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had gotten turned off to football and everything because it's not a sport. It's just all political. Same thing with the commercials. I mean, if I start seeing stupid ass commercials that are political,
they don't make good commercials anymore.
I'm just going to go watch it. Like I said, last night I watched The Housemaid. That was a good movie.
That was a mind bender.
And I'm sure I can watch other movies out there.
Katrina, I want to know what Cameraman's Super Bowl snack will be. Boston cream pie? No, he doesn't have one. Jim, I'm going onto the
Yugo. You've got Gloria.
Oh, sorry.
The Yugo. Remember that car, the Yugo?
You always wanted one of those.
No. Did I want a Yugo? No, I wanted a Yaris.
Yaris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Yugo was the big
Yaris. That's it.
Yugo was the car that everyone says that's the kind of car where you go one way and you ain't coming back. That was the big joke of the Yugo. You go here, but you ain't going back.
That's what they used to say about.
And along came the yeah. My sister, my father bought the first Nissan Sentra, and it was 39. He bought a plain one with no mats, no air conditioning, no power steering, no rug, that was when they used to just sell a car with just an engine in it. And when they had like 10 of those cars on the lot, and they were giving them away. And my father he bought when they changed over to Nissan. And my sister had a Datsun B210. My sister had Camaros. Like everyone in our family had all, like, they just wanted fast cars.
You know what little car it wasn't a car, it was a truck. I miss my Mazda B2000.
I used to have a B2000.
I love that thing.
I'm sorry. A Datsun.
No.
They call it the Honeybee. It was the most ugliest car.
I miss my Mazda truck. That little truck was a workhorse, and that was good because I needed it on the farm. Nice. I miss that little thing. Oh, that thing was a workhorse.
Jim says, I'm going on to site Dallas Cowboy fans looking for a girlfriend during the Super Bowl.
Y'all do some weird stuff.
Chop says, I plan on door dashing around 5 to 7:30 to get that Super Bowl rush. I'm platinum right now, so hopefully to get some cake. Well, good luck to you, man. I hope you do. Yeah. I mean, there was a couple of Super Bowls I worked, remember?
Yep.
When I worked at the pizza place, and I was making a killing with tips and stuff. Super Bowl is just blah now. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's... the second they start talking political, I'm done. I don't even care. I'll just find out who wins in the end. Well, again, your video comes out at 6, so we'll be watching BB's Avengers and then the Super Bowl. Well, I could change that. I didn't even think about it. I better change that till 5. Good thing you said that. Let me change that till 5 o'clock. I can do that right. Because the Super Bowl comes on at 6.
Oh.
So it gives enough people to watch the video.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. Let me change that one.
Super Bowl, it's just blah now.
Yeah, because a lot of people will be watching
Stephanie, Super Bowl. Oh, no, what? Yes.
Oh, today's vlog is going to be a good one.
Stephanie, yes, I don't watch TV anymore, cameraman. And Jim, cameraman Cam Sketchbook wants to enter WWE. All right, Ford, it means found dead on the road. Yep. I never, ever had an issue with a Ford pickup truck.
I thought it was a F over rebuilt Dodge.
No.
I thought that's what Ford meant. Anyway, I put today's video for 5.
Let me go pull up in Dale's yard. He'll tell me, "Oh, you bought another found dead on the road," and this is what I would tell Dale.
I thought it was F over rebuilt Dodge, and then I know they have other things too that I don't want to say, but
yeah,
it has to do with anyway.
Yeah, me and my brother-in-law, he's got a Chevrolet. He's always got a Chevrolet. I say, yeah, you got a Chevrolet, and you're always working on that bad boy.
Because I know the biggest joke was out there was about like Ford drivers were gay, or the guys were gay or something with the Mustangs. Because they had the word, like I said, they were making these anthems and stuff.
I never had an issue with Ford.
But today's video is going to be the most funniest video.
Why is that?
Because that's the video where we met a subscriber.
Yeah, while we were.
And BB blew right by him. She walked right by the poor guy, and he's trying to say, "BB, I watch you." She's like, eh? But that was a good one. It's going to be a nice Walmart where somebody 2 people walked up to us
Well, didn't walk up to me. He was standing there by his car. I walked by and he said, "Good morning." And I said, "Oh, good morning." And just kept walking. And he goes, "I watched your video." And then I stopped.
She was halfway through. She already blew by him.
You know, people say good morning. Most people say good morning when you pass somebody in the morning, whether it's in a store or doctor's office. I just thought he was being polite.
So I put that video out for 5. So it'll come out at 5.
But it's going to be a good video.
Yeah, it's pretty nice people. I mean, amazing.
Very nice people.
Gloria Super Bowl's blah. Yep. Yeah, I don't watch TV anymore, Cameron. Yeah, I mean, we watch Acorn. We
watch a lot of.
We got a subscription to Acorn.
Yeah.
So. But I'm telling you, that Housemaid movie.
That's a mind bender.
That was a good movie.
You definitely ain't steering away from that because you need to keep your senses going.
Cameraman. Cam Sketchbook wants to enter the... he can enter. Scatterbook can enter wherever he wants. Found on the road dead. My daddy would be... Julie, are you going to watch the Super Bowl?
She said no.
Oh, Julie, speaking of Super Bowl, I'm not into it like I was last year when my team was in it. May not watch it. Jokes at halftime show. Other than I don't give... Alright, John, for your information, went to Slice of the Hills last week. Oh, cool.
How was it?
With my pickleball. Did you ask for Cam, little Cam? Tell them we sent you there. It was great. Love giving local business, people business. Yeah, the next time you go in there, ask for little Cam and stuff. Say, is little Camille here? And say, hey, you know BB and cameraman? I worked with that family from the time those kids were...
He's seen those kids
I've seen those kids grow up and everything. Yep. We might have to go out there. It's been a while since we've been out there. But yeah. But let them know next time. You never know.
Well, the one day we went to go out there, they were closed.
He might bring you something out there. Sometimes they, if you let them know that you've seen us on our channel, they might hook you up with something. You just never know. That's how little Camille is. I mean, when we went there, he gave us some wings and stuff. So you'd be surprised. You go out there and you tell them, say, hey, you know, you seen BB's video, BB's Adventures. He knows. He might hook you up there. BB's Adventures doing DoorDash is how I found y'all, says Gloria. 25 people. Cool. But yeah, next time you go there, man, just let them know. Ask for little Camille. Say, where's Camille? Afeesh is the father, he's the old guy. But ask for Camille, he's always in the back. He'd come out sometimes and ask how the food was.
Yeah, he'll go from table to
table. But yeah,
you
tell him, you'd be surprised, man. That little man will take care of you. I guess I will watch BB's Adventures over and over, says Eric. Julie, you should be rooting for the Patriots because they are East Coast team. Is Julie watching the Super Bowl?
She said no. Did you not read it?
Poppy, here at Wally World, anyone need anything? Need some lemons. Jim, the first year I hit, I called my work. Should I call the police? Katrina, you should link the video of the time you met me. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know what that video is called. Yes, Katrina, they should link the video when they met. Someone please tell me why you should spend $1 million for a Super Bowl ad. I don't know.
You met?
Katrina, Poppy, get me some green chilies forgot last night. All right. Oops, undercover boss. Let me see. Where did she work at that time?
At the Petco.
Okay, let me see if that shows up there. That might show up. Nope, that's not that one. I don't even know what that video was called, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I thought you put it under meeting subscribers.
That's the live.
It's got to be the traveling section because we were coming back from Jersey at that time in Michigan, I believe.
That's a live. We got meeting Adam the Woo.
Really?
Yeah. Got meeting Adam the Woo popped up. All right. Well, this is.
It's got to be on the travel ones.
Well, this says Mario's Pizza because remember they. Oh, okay. This is what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Okay. Because
So
we went and
Mario's
did that
Pizza.
because she was still working at the
Yeah,
time. We
yeah,
got
yeah.
there early.
She was too good to have pizza with us.
No, she had to work.
This is the video.
You gonna put it in the chat?
Yep. Here's the Katrina meeting video.
And how many years ago was that video?
That video was. Let's see. Don't no one. Oh wow, that video. Don't no one watch it. That video was.
Y'all need to watch it now.
Let me see. I gotta click on it. That video was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. No one watched it. It's probably with me. Are you having fun yet? Seahawks. Chris, I'm going with the Patriots. Ooh. Good afternoon, y'all. Super Bowl. Eric has to go. You guys have a great Sunday fun day. Are we having fun yet? Who knows if we're having fun. All I know is all our trees are possibly dead out there. That's all I know. My husband's going to watch the Super Bowl in the bedroom. My daughter and I are going to watch the Olympics. I don't care about the Olympics. That's another political event I can care less about. But Julie, are you going to watch the Super Bowl? That's the real question. But yep, that is the video with Katrina. We were driving. We went to Roy Rogers that day. And as a matter of fact, Katrina said she used to be the boss of that place. And we caught her pushing in carts of that place. And then she took us for a ride. She says, hell no. Yep, that was the day. Let's have a vote. How many people think the Giants could beat the winner of the Puppy Bowl? That was an old video, too. It says Mario's Pizza in Greensboro. I have to clean up this title here. And Roy Rogers. Food stops. Okay, eating Mario Pizza and Roy Rogers. I guess they're both in Virginia, are they?
Shoot, I don't know. We went to so many places at that time, I couldn't tell you what we did. They cooled down.
There we go. But there's the link. All right, let's see what we got here. Yes, I was the store manager there. I quit last year when the baby was born. Best decision ever. I'm watching 90210 during Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Epstein come up for a surprise performance at the halftime show. Now that's funny. That stuff I don't mind talking about, having jokes and stuff. But yeah, I think there was, and you got to be careful because you know what? On the last live that we talked about,
Oh my God.
you won't believe what happened. when we guys were doing a driving live with you, and we were talking about the doctors, like doctor visits and stuff, YouTube penalized me.
You mean us?
Yeah, YouTube penalized the channel for that.
Why?
Because we were talking about how we came out the doctor, then everyone was talking about their doctor visits.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they penalized us for talking about a doctor. So I went to appeal it so that a human could look at it. Because I was like, we were just talking about, like, you know, you should get checkups. And,
I mean, we can
and
voice
they
our
still
opinion.
penalized.
Oh, that's just getting absolutely
Because
bonkers.
we were talking about doctors.
That's just bonkers.
Doctor visits and stuff. Eagle fans free falling. Landon Dickerson, Lane Johnson might retire. I remember, and I don't even know if Nickelodeon's going to do it. I remember when Nickelodeon used to do a football game where they did the slime and stuff. But who remembers? Ready? Let's see how good everyone's memory is on this one.
We're old. Our memory's not that good.
Who remembers the first Super Bowl that somebody else did an entertaining show during the halftime show? So who remembers the first
Halftime show?
Who's the first halftime show that was not in that like a TV show? Who was the first TV show that said, hey, come to us for the halftime show? And for 20 minutes, they did a halftime show for 20 minutes. Who was the first TV show that ever did that? And that's how all this started, because now every year after that, certain people would have different halftime shows.
Right.
You know, but they were the pioneer of the halftime show. Not in the Super Bowl, but it was a TV show that said, hey, on Super Bowl Sunday, come watch ours. We're going to do our own halftime show. So does Tiny Tim know? So who remembers the first TV show that did a halftime show? The pioneers of the halftime show performance. Because now everyone does it. I know Nickelodeon does it. I remember, who was it? The Simpsons did it. Now a lot of people are doing their own halftime shows for the Super Bowl. But do you guys remember the first one?
I ain't got a clue.
Ron Jeremy. Come on, man. Come on,
that,
Jim. Come on, Jim.
How did I know it was Jim?
Come on now, I'm giving you at least a minute to guess. The first halftime TV program.
Look that shit up on Google.
That said, come look at us for the halftime evening. Well, the halftime show comes on. It was more towards like when the football game was going on, they said, come to my channel, come to my TV show. We're going to do a halftime show. It was the first TV show that did it. And yes, it's got to be in the evening. But who was the first program that ever said, and that sparked off the show, the other people, ever since that day, everyone does a halftime show on their channel, the Flintstones. No. Yeah, Katrina got it because she looked it up. In Living Color. I used to watch In Living Color. And I'll never forget that, yes, In Living Color was the first time that they said, come to us, watch us during the halftime. We're going to do a halftime show for you guys. And they had the clock there on the bottom and everything. And In Living Color, yep, that was it. So, Katrina, you win the prize. See, nobody knew I had a prize going on for that. So, you win the prize. All righty. Katrina wins the trivia. I love the commercial where the bear goes into the store to buy a beer, then asks for ID, and he shows picture of a person, and the guy looks at it and says, okay, and the bear runs out. And Living Color was funny as hell. Yes. I'm pooping, so it all was easy to look it up.
TMI.
Well, they claim that the commercial today is all going to be about weight loss. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just,
is.
I don't want to see. Just throw me a commercial. Fireflies Run. What the heck is Fireflies Run?
Jim.
But yeah, Living Color, yeah, that was the most funniest program that came on. I think it came on at 8 o'clock or something. 7 or 8 o'clock on Fox. That was the beginning of Fox. That was the beginning of Fox TV. Where they had that Fire Marshal Bill, where he was all burned up with 3rd-degree burn, talking about fires and stuff. People are mad about the Latino. People are mad at Latinos performing at a Super Bowl.
No, I don't think
Let
they're
me tell
mad
you
about
something.
that.
People are just mad about anyone performing at a Super Bowl and stuff. So.
Because they're making it political.
Yeah, that's
why
what I'm
they're
saying.
mad.
It's just all political. That's what I'm saying. If this halftime show is going to be political, no. If the beginning of the football thing is political, no. I just want to see football.
That's what they're getting paid to do.
Super Bowl ad is all beer, stupid. Well, they said this year it's going to be all about Ozempic. So we'll see. Oops, I'm wrong. I wrong, says Jim. It's the only one side making it political. I mean, I can watch that on YouTube. I can watch them commercials on YouTube if I wanted to. But speaking of the weather, it's a possibility we might lose some trees. The avocado tree, baby tree might not make it.
My honey bell.
Definitely lost some lemons.
Not the lemon tree ain't gonna make it.
And we definitely lost some oranges. Now, whether those trees make it, we will know.
We don't know.
We will know. So
we'll find out when spring comes.
Yeah, we will.
Lost all my milkweed.
Yep.
I just not a happy camp about that. Mother Nature better get back on her medication. Or they're going to have to put me on some medication.
But yeah, that's just...
Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing... Well, hello, Kevin. Kevin, it's only one side. Okay. Julie, I don't care. I get to eat junk food and snacks and bake cookies. Kevo, we finally back to 20 minutes. We finally back to 20 minutes a week. Yeehaw. Okay. Pay me no mind. I'm in the middle of doing this.
All righty, let's go back.
Carry on.
Weight loss ads make sense. Run the ads while you're stuffing our faces with pizza, wings, and every unhealthy food you can think of.
It's true. It's the way it's for us today. The only thing healthy is going to be the guacamole and the chicken.
Oh, 20 degrees, Kevin says.
Oh.
They're finally back. And this time we're making our wings in the air fryer.
Woohoo.
Just to let you know. Cameraman, I'm blaming you for my epic fail of baking cookies last night. Normally I'm pretty good at it. Last night was epic fail and had to toss the cookies. Well, what did you do, Kelly? What did you do? that you had an epic fail of cookies. Did you leave them in the oven too long? Did you not butter the thing? What did Kelly do? I would blame Poppy because Poppy's the only one that burns stuff.
Oh, and you don't?
That's because I follow Poppy's cookbook.
All right, dude. Shit's getting deep, and I don't have my waders on.
You must have followed Poppy's cookbook. Watching Hee Haw. Pizza place in New York charged double for pizzas.
I bet they do it
I
today.
mean, chocolate chip and added M&Ms.
Oh.
Put them in the oven the amount of time that they were not cooked all the way through because I was making cookie bars instead of cookies. Oh, wow. That's a good idea. You know that? I never thought about that.
Thanks, Kelly.
I never thought about putting M&Ms in, but not in a chocolate chip. Get like a plain one. Oh, like the peanut butter ones. And putting M&Ms in there.
Oh, fudge. Shazam.
Someone said poppy seeds. Poppy seed French bread pizza is good. That sounds good. Places here are having tons of sale on pizzas. Julie, are you looking at the wrong places? Pita bread, homemade pizza by, pita bread.
Yeah, I got to get a recipe for that. All right, now I cleaned up my mess. I know you want a bite.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were grabbing the potato salad.
No, I was grabbing my phone.
All right, then I got to get ready to make the guacamole, and then you're going to get your booty going for the wings.
You could have left the potato salad there.
Oh, no, because I know you.
Well, let me get a spoon. Let me make sure it's okay.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. You're lying.
The wings are in there, dude. All you got to do is shake them.
I knew you were a lying sack of food.
Babe, you didn't put the red stuff on it.
I was trying to get it out of your
Dad, I want to try it without the red stuff and then with the red
I
stuff.
don't want to smoke paprika.
Mmm. You made a lot of potato salad.
I know you.
Hang on. Okay.
No more.
Mmm.
Because if I move this out in front of you, there's going to be no wings, no guac. It's just going to be you filling your face on the potato salad.
For some reason, they didn't turn out right last night when I had ready. I wonder if the chocolate M&Ms.
Because
For-
it's got the shell.
No, what I'm saying is I wonder. You know how they sell the M&Ms in a bag for cooking? If they're different from regular
Yes,
M&Ms.
yes.
Maybe that was the difference, Kelly.
But they should still break down and cook.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, you know how they have.
I know they've got chocolate chips that's for baking.
Right, and maybe they have special M&Ms that are for baking, Kelly.
I don't think so, but she can look. I mean,
Maybe that could have been the problem.
I mean, her fiance is a chef. He would know if that's, a thing.
I know, but I'm just saying. I wonder if the M&Ms.
I know back in my day in culinary arts, there was no special M&M baking shits. It was you just use the.
But that's a good idea. Because they always say M&Ms don't melt in your mouth, not in your hands. What toppings do you get, Julie? Cameraman, booth moving cameras. Phoebe, you know, if you leave that potato salad out, it'll be gone before the Super Bowl game.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
definitely
sir.
going to be gone.
Yeah.
That was Kelly said that. Oops, body. I was laughing when you got your gingerbread cookie the other day. The lady tried to give you one with, I know. And they weren't even M&Ms. I was worried you were going to have it. And the ones that she gave me weren't even the M&M ones. They were
No, it's just painted,
it was a painted.
it was confection sugar in
Yeah.
the ball.
It wasn't even M&Ms, man. I haven't had a cookie with an M&M in it in a long time. We get a 3 cheese, kids, pepperoni. My fiance is a chef, not a baker. He did try to help me out, so that there may have been a problem with helping me out when he's not a baker and chef. I'm wondering if there's a special, like if the.
No, I don't think there is a special M&Ms that, because what makes the M&M special is because it's got the crunchy coat on it.
Right, but when
it's still going to melt a little bit, but it could have been maybe the dough was too thick to where it didn't have time to fully cook.
Right.
Because if it was too thin, it would have cooked and burnt.
Right.
So it could have been maybe the dough was just, the cookie dough itself may have been a little too dense.
Jim says, how many licks does it take to get into a cookie, what the hell is that, lollipop?
Oh, the center of oh God. Jim, why do you gotta throw shit like that out at me? What is that lollipop? The blow pop. Or Tootsie Pop. All right, now it's time for avocado time.
Cooking M&M and cookies is a straightforward process. Folding the candies into a standard cookie dough, like chocolate chip or sugar cookies. Bake at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. For the best result, it is recommended to use brown sugar and white sugar for soft and chewy texture. Press the M&Ms on top of the dough before baking for better, more colorful, and bakery results. Prevent melting. To keep the colors vibrant, melting, do not overbake. Remove cookies when edges are set to the center is still soft. So you got to pull it out when you think the cookie is not done. You have to pull it out. So you have to have a thing. So basically, the M&Ms don't go till after the cookie is made. Like, you don't put the M&Ms inside the mixture of the cookies. What it's saying that you put the M&Ms, like once you scoop the cookies and you put it on the pan, then you place your M&Ms in there. That's what I just seen, and it said that. I think for Cameraman's birthday, he'd rather eat dinner at a bakery instead of a restaurant.
That would be more expensive.
We did double. Cameraman, the last video you did with Sean, what the hell were you eating? It's called an elote. Just a Mexican flavored corn. And it was real good.
Yep. Yeah. Just I can't eat corn, so that was all.
We did double the recipe with putting 2 packs of chocolate chip dough together. And that could have been 2. Maybe you put too much of chocolate chip in there. And it must have been too much butter for it to cook all the way. Well, the thing is when you put the M&M in there or like the chocolate chip, it is going to make the cookie soft. It's going to make the center of that cookie softer because when I make the chocolate chip one, the center is still soft. It's not crunchy. It doesn't get harder until I let it cool off. But if you're adding if you're adding chips to it, the chocolate chips to it, sometimes you might have put too much, and that's why it was so moist because of the chocolate chip. And then you add the M&Ms on top of it, then yeah, you have too much chocolate. Yeah, it makes it real chewy and stuff.
Don't mind me.
Making ceviche for the big game. No, this is guacamole. But you might have had too much chocolate chip in there. That's the only thing I can think of. Because the packages that I buy, they already have the chips in there. I'm not adding to it. It's kind of like if you make a pizza and you put too much topping on it, it's not going to be as good.
It's not going to cook
right. And the dough is not going to cook right.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility, Kelly, that you just had too many chocolate chips.
Or like I said, the dough was just too dense for it to cook properly.
Yeah.
Because it happens from time to time.
Because too much chocolate is going to make it gooey. It is going to make it real gooey there. Because when I make the Pillsbury chocolate chip, they don't have a lot of chocolate chip in theirs. And their cookie comes out. It was the 2 packs of Betty Crocker chip. Well, it's a possibility that just like I said, when I made the Pillsbury chocolate chip versus the Betty Crocker is more chewier than the Pillsbury because the Pillsbury doesn't put a lot of chocolate chips in their package. That's why I don't like the
Betty Crocker.
The Pillsbury one.
Yeah.
The ones with the Betty Crocker, it is going to be chewier because of the chocolate chips that are in there and stuff. So if you're thinking now you're putting a lot of chocolate chips in there because those packages are specifically made for
just one
batch of cookies. When you're putting that in there, there's sometimes you're not going to get consistency of chocolate chips. So you're going to have too much chocolate. With the double batch now, you're putting too much chocolate chips into the cookies, and then you add the M&Ms on it. Now that's really going to be real gooey. So I think if you would have made the one batch first, and then you would have made the other batch separately, and then add in your M&Ms, it'll still be a little bit gooey, but it won't be just as gooey. But I think mixing the both of them in there is what made it gooey. Is that you had too many chips in there. Because again, the Pillsbury one, it's more crunchier because they don't have a lot of chocolate chips in their batch. Now if you would have got the Pillsbury one, then you could have added the 2 Pillsbury in there. But I think the Betty Crocker, they do have a lot of chocolate chips in their package. But I think that's what happened. I think that it was just too much chocolate chips. It left it all gooey. And then you add the M&Ms to it, and literally you just made a fudge bar and stuff. But if you're going to put M&Ms in it, you're better to go with the Pillsbury one because it doesn't have that many chocolate chips in their Pillsbury mix. But that is a good idea, and I think the next time I go to the store and I pick up a Pillsbury, I'm going to make the Pillsbury with the M&M one. I'm going to put some M&Ms in it. But I think that's what it is, Kelly. I think it's just that the Betty Crocker, that's why I like the Betty Crocker, because they have a lot of chocolate chip in there. And like I said, when we do make the Betty Crocker, it is more chewier than the Pillsbury is more crunchier because the amount of chocolate that's inside there. So you really didn't do nothing wrong other than mix the 2 packages together.
And in all reality, you should be able to do it and it come out right. But sometimes
it should, right. But sometimes when you scoop it, you're not counting. Like this one might have 5. There might be more chocolate
in one area than
dough.
another.
Right. Yeah, but that's what it is. I'd go with the Pillsbury. If you're gonna do it that way, go with the Pillsbury package and then throw your M&Ms in there and stuff. So, but you did good. Like I said, you didn't do nothing wrong. It's just that the Betty Crocker does have an abundance of chocolate chip in it. There's a lot in there. So that's the only thing you did wrong.
You just grabbed the packet that had more chocolate in there, and then you added more chocolate, and there was probably more chocolate than dough. So yeah, it's literally gonna be that soggy and that like a chocolate candy. But if you guys have the Pillsbury one, I would go with the Pillsbury because that's what I'm gonna do now. Now that you said that, I'm gonna do the Pillsbury and then add some M&Ms to it and see how that comes out. Okay. I saw 2 X's in 2 days, Jim says. I was like a dodged bullet. BB, you working out. Looks like BB, you working out. Looks like muscles.
Yep.
Katrina, no, I don't even have a TV. I'll be refreshing Google for the score. I love Super Bowl, but once it becomes politicized, it takes the fun. Yes. Katrina, how should you go to Walmart and get an 85-inch? Their sale reel. I can eat M&Ms by the gallons. Yes, I can. I'm telling you, those cookies can get addicting.
Everything else.
But there is people stream it on YouTube and NFL Network streaming platforms. Last night was the first time in a couple of years I had made these cookies, and the results this time wasn't what it was the first time I had made it. That's what I said. Like the Betty Crocker, I promise you, has too much chocolate chips, and then you adding M&Ms on it, just because every scoop is not going to have the same ratio as chips.
Yep.
But if you go with the Pillsbury do not put a lot of chocolate chips in their thing. So because there was times where when I made the Pillsbury,
Guac is made.
when I made the Pillsbury one, that some of the cookies didn't have chocolate chips in them. They might have had one chip in there. So Pillsbury, then you can double up on that, and then you can put M&Ms in there. Not with the Betty Crocker. So just remember that. I don't need an 85-inch. We are satisfied with our computers. No one else in the family. People, radio still does exist. Yes, Jim, BB has been working out. You trying to push Cameron out of the bakery and you start looking like a pro wrestler. Cameron, video with you and Sean and Carlos. I just said what we ate. It's called elote. It's an OG elote, just like what the title says. It's just corn with mayonnaise, sour cream.
And spices on top.
And spices and mayonnaise. Well, it didn't have a lime that day.
No, they ran out.
Mayonnaise and sour cream mixed together. And butter.
Yeah,
it was
butter.
real good.
Yeah.
You can eat it on the cob, or you can eat it in a cup. And it's less messier in a cup.
And it had some kind of cheese on it too, and I spilt that all over.
Oh, yes, and cheese too. Matter of fact, in the video, it shows you what it's made of. I zoomed in on it. I used to be Drunken Heinz and Betty Crook. I love elote, so good. That was the first time I ever had one. I never tried guacamole. What the hell am I missing?
A lot.
The packages, they sell the package at Walmart. As a matter of fact, you'll see in today's video, it wasn't for the subscriber that we met. Because I was thinking about getting the guacamole, and then he bought it. And I was like, let's get it.
His wife, Gigi, said that it's better than Publix's. And I'm like, okay, that's saying something.
So again, Kelly, you didn't do nothing wrong. It was just that there's too much chocolate chips in that Betty Crocker one. So go with the Pillsbury. Definitely go with the Pillsbury one. Then you can add the M&Ms.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why I like the Betty Crocker, because it had more chocolate chips in it than the Pillsbury. Does Sean and Carlos watch the Super Bowl?
No, they're not into that.
No.
They're really not into football.
I will try it again and see my reels. Like I said, try the Pillsbury.
And you probably have a better go at it.
Yeah, with the Pillsbury one. They sell the same thing. The Pillsbury one And it's not as much as chocolate chips in
Okay.
there. I promise you.
All right.
And then you can add your M&Ms to it. And with the Pillsbury,
Oh, that's
the
fine.
mixing is different. It's not the same as the thing.
Yeah.
It's not the same as.
My glasses.
I think Pillsbury uses oil instead of butter, too. That was the other thing.
It's like I wonder why I kept seeing streaks. Now I
I
know
would
why.
try it again to see my. Okay, I read that one. Is guacamole sweet or what can you compare it to? Guacamole is salty, and then you add a lemon to it, and it makes it saltier. Jim, I hate football. You should make elotes so Julie can see how they are made. Yeah, but BB doesn't like them.
I can't. It's not that I don't like them. I can't do corn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm not
You can't
putting
eat corn.
myself through that.
BB
Sorry.
can't eat corn, so I can't make it.
You make one or two for yourself, but that's about it. It won't be with me. I won't be eating it, that's for sure. I like to keep my insides intact. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, so now let me tackle these wings because. Okay, I was gonna ask how I did that, but it's
Did
not
anyone
hard.
see that movie with it's called Hunting Season with what the hell's his name?
Oh, Matt Damien and
No.
Ben Affleck?
No, that was a good movie too. No, we seen it last night.
Oh, that's with Mel Gibson.
With Mel Gibson, Hunting Season.
Okay.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was good. That was intriguing. That was another one.
Has anyone seen
Okay.
Housemaid?
Where is that? There you are.
And that other one, that was a good one too with Matt Damon.
And Ben
That
Affleck.
was
I don't
called-
remember the name of that one, but it was good.
The Rip.
That's the one. Okay, let's get these rinsed off.
Has anyone seen any of those movies? There are other things that we can watch while I go to bed. I thought Cameron was supposed to cook. No, this is BB.
This way, if it comes out screwed up, he's got something to complain about.
The Hunting Season, I don't know how long that one has been out. Let me see. The Hunting Season.
That is,
The Rip is this year.
yeah, that just came
The
out.
Housemaid is this year.
That one just came out.
And then Hunting Season, because I think Hunting Season's a Netflix thing.
Okay, where's my...
The Hunting Season came out in 2025.
Really?
Yeah, the Hunting Season came out in 2025. Jan says now we only watch BB's Adventures. But there really hasn't been that many good movies out.
There hasn't been. Ooh, Katrina. Ooh, I'm gonna be in heaven.
Let me smell it.
No, you're not cooking.
I just want to smell it.
You want to smell everything. You want to eat
You
everything.
might need 2 packs. We don't have another one?
I didn't put it all in there.
Oh, okay.
Let me do me. Thank you.
you do you. BB's doing BB right now.
Hate that. You need to do this. You need to do that. Okay.
Have you seen the movie Bucket List? No. What's that about? I never even heard of it.
I've heard of it. I don't know. I don't think we've ever watched it. That's not your cup of tea. Jim, scratch and sniff. Okay, $100 later, and what world? See, we don't need to.
Oh, cool.
It covered it beautifully.
Then you know how to shake it than I do.
Shake it, but don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it.
Okay, $100 later at Wally World. Wow. Hope you got something good, Poppy. Good afternoon, says Michelle.
Where'd she? Oh, hello, Michelle.
BB, shake it up, baby.
Shake it, but don't break it. It took
We gotta
mama
put
9 months to make it.
Taylor Swift on. Shake it up.
Oh boy.
I was watching Slapshot yesterday and forgot how funny it was. Donna watched it and she laughed. When are you all headed back to Applebee's? We're just talking about that today. This week.
Yeah, come on, we're heading back to Applebee's this week, love.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, because Phoebe's going to be really busy
What
this
impulse
week.
items did you buy, Poppy? Time to get lazy, out of the chair, getting ready for the game. German chocolate cake mix.
$4.25, okay.
Poppy bought German chocolate cake mix.
Thanks for rubbing it in, Poppy. Thanks, love.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Mark, this is a crazy thing. I was watching. What the hell was it?
Air fry, yes.
History of the World.
Temp is $4.25.
I don't know if you ever remember that movie. It's like a comedy. Anyway, I was watching History of the World, and it's a comedy. Let me see if I get the name correct.
I'm going to try it for 12 minutes. Time.
All right, History of the World Part 1. That came out in 1981. It's with Mel Brooks. So I remember growing up, and it was funny as all hell in 1981. I can't remember how old I was. The other day, 2 weeks ago, it came on HBO.
What was that?
History of the World. It's where they make fun of the histories of the...
Oh.
They go into each history in the world and they make fun of it. It's a Mel Brooks comedy thing. Back then it was funny and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I watched it a couple weeks ago and I swear to God, that was the most garbage movie.
Oh, Poppy's really putting a knife.
That movie was so stupid. I did not even laugh. And I kept saying to myself, how the hell did I laugh at that movie?
Because you were young.
When I would, yeah, but I laugh at Spaceballs is still fun.
Wow.
Blazing Saddles. I seen Blazing Saddles. I think that was another. That was funny and stuff. Blazing Saddles, Clockwork Orange. Poppy says French vanilla ice cream. Oh, Jim says French vanilla ice cream with coconut pecan icing.
I know, that's what I said. She's just putting a knife.
The same one you made.
Yep.
But I couldn't believe how stupid that movie was. And it was not too long ago on the live, I was telling people they need to watch History of the World. And I couldn't believe it. I did not laugh. I thought that movie was so freaking stupid. And boring. And I was like, what made me think that back then it was funny? Oh, it was the hubby's idea. Poppy says.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Well, what?
There's no way.
Oh, I need this. What?
It says I was 15 years old
I told you you were young.
in
You probably
1981.
Calculate it up, bro.
I can't believe I was 15 years old.
I've already done the guacamole, done the potato salad. Now I'm doing the lemon pepper wings. Poppy. Mark said you're probably high watching that movie.
I was probably.
You're up
I
by
was
your cousins.
probably. I was probably. I'm telling you, man. I used to, and then I watched it, and I was like, I was like, this movie's the most stupidest movie. But Spaceballs, I could always watch Spaceballs, and Blazing Saddles, that was a good one. That was another Mel Brooks. That was funny. Blazing Saddle was on the other day. Julie was 6 in 1981. Lemon pepper wing sounds good, says Michelle.
Yes.
1981, my brother was 1 year old and I wasn't even thought of, says Kelly.
It happens that way, guys.
Harley! Oh, hey, we are doing lemon pepper wings and potatoes sales today. Harley, as a matter of fact, the Rays, the Tampa Bay Rays, are doing free tickets for February 14th.
But you got to go online and get them.
But you got to go online and get them. We will be there, the St. Pete, at the baseball stadium.
In St. Petersburg?
Yeah, in St. Petersburg at 1 o'clock for the FanFest. But you have to go online because they only do the tickets online. So let me see if I can find it. And as a matter of fact, we're taking Carlos and Sean to Mazzaro's that morning. So we're going to be in Mazzaro's around 12 o'clock.
Yeah, because BB's got to pick up some more tea.
And then from there, we're going to go to the Rays. February 14th, you got to go to the Tampa Bay thing. Man, I wish... let me see here real quick. Because I sent it... Here we go. Right there. Right there. If you had Instagram, I could send you the link to it. And you sign up right there for the FanFest.
Yeah.
And it takes you to this Rays FanFest on MajorLeagueBaseball.com, MLB.com, and it takes you to that, and it's free tickets. And you can get as many as you want. And we're going to the stadium there. But before we go, that's at 1 o'clock. And at 11 o'clock, we should be at, 12 o'clock because we're leaving at 11. We should be at Mazzaro's because we're going to take Sean and Carlos to Mazzaro's. So we'll probably be there for about 30 minutes or so. And then from there, we're going to go to the Rays things. And then from there, we might go to Detweiler's or we might go to this Colombian place there. But they're free. I used to go to that when I first came here. I used to go to FanFest all the time down there. And then there was a while I stopped for the longest and stuff. But because they used to charge you, or the FanFest used to come on and then it was like, I found out it was too late. But yeah, we are going to go to FanFest, St. Pete, to the stadium. And we're going to see the new stadium. All right. 1 p.m. Super Bowl. 1 p.m. still Super Bowl. No, Super Bowl's at 6. Poppy says, yummy. The Caddyshack was... Caddyshack, that was all right. That was all right. I like Caddyshack was okay, but I like Groundhog Day. When Bill Murray played in Groundhog Day. Michelle was 11 years old. In 1981, we're having a roast, mashed potatoes, and snack. Mark, nothing better than a cookout for a Super Bowl with a 6-pack of Strohs and a pint of beer. Bighangnail. It's corny now. I mean, Caddyshack is. I mean, it's okay, but it's not as good as Groundhog Day or Spaceballs. Like I promise you, Spaceballs I could watch that a million times. When is that? Rolling Rock. Yeah, that was a big thing back in the 70s. Cheap beer, Rolling Rock. Oh, okay, that might be something to do. We having hamburgers, steak, baked beans, and rolls. Before the Pro Bowl this year in Pittsburgh, we're having a big bingo with celebrities playing the charity. Mike Tomlin will be calling the balls out. Jim, who's going to get the new 50 soda cherry Coke vanilla float out tomorrow? I'm having beef roast, potatoes, and carrots. Ooh, that sounds good. And dinner rolls. I love Groundhog Day. Roast sounds real good. Yeah, we might have lost our avocado trees. We lost a lot of trees out there from the winter. That freeze done got us. But I am going to try to make some videos on the Ninja, so. How's the Ninja coming?
It's coming.
That Ninja sure comes in hand, but I do want to try make a couple things on the Ninja.
Yeah.
Mark, we have fun. We can't even see a grill covered. I'm grilling tomorrow.
Yep.
I am gonna grill some. You can put those steaks in the refrigerator, baby.
Why did you let me know?
Yep. We're gonna have steaks tomorrow on the grill with some yellow rice and red beans.
And he's not going to burn the steaks.
I would love to save you some, but I'll be gone by the time you got it. Yeah, she's making a roast.
Who is?
Michelle.
Oh.
We do have a roast in there, but we do got to go to Applebee's.
Kevin, I can't even think about grilling.
I can't wait to see the pictures of Mark and his new grilling tool setup. His New York Giants grilling stuff. Mark's going to have the best burgers. So Harley says she try, but we
Okay.
just wanted to let you know.
Yep.
And anyone who is in the area, like I said, MLB.com, you get your free Rays FanFest. You get your tickets there. And then if you want to pay for the other services, you pay for the other services. But
Yeah, we're hoping to go out to a Colombian restaurant, all of us, for dinner.
Yeah.
We're just hoping it's not going to be overcrowded because it's Valentine's
yeah, we
Day.
forgot it was. I didn't think it was. I didn't when I seen the FanFest was coming out. I just like, oh, Saturday, February 14th. But then last night or the night before, when Carlos and then was like, well, you know that's
Friday night.
Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't think about that, but.
But yeah.
But either way, we are going to Mazzaro's first, so we should be there around 12 o'clock. Between 11:30 and 12, we should be at Mazzaro's.
Yeah.
And then from there, we're doing a live too, as a matter of fact. So you're going to see us going to Mazzaro's. And then from there, we're going to go to the Tampa Bay Rays stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, depending on how they feel, don't go to Columbia in Ybor. Gasparilla Parade is that day.
No.
Oh, really?
No, it's in it's in Tampa, but we don't know exactly where. Did you?
No. The place that they want to go to is I'll put it into the thing. I'm gonna put it in the comment. That's the place they want to take us to.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think about it. That's gonna be a lot of traffic that day.
Yes, sir.
But they want to go to La Cabana. I looked it up online. Oh my God, it looks so amazing.
Yep.
And the Colombia, they sell food from Spain. That's
Yeah.
not Colombian food. It's called the Colombia, but it's not Colombian food. It's food from Spain.
Yeah.
Julie, it's 5 degrees right now, but I'll have shorts on while Donna's flipping the steaks. I'll be inside making some lobster dip. for our chips and drinking a few beers. Lobster.
I might
beer.
have a
I've
few.
never
I
had
might
lobster
have
beer.
some tonight.
Hey, from Alabama, Betty. Enjoy watching your videos. My husband and I are having Chinese. Wow.
Ooh,
That sounds good.
that sounds good too.
Man, I'm trying to make steak tomorrow, Betty. Okay? I'm trying to make steak. I got people saying they're eating pot roast. Now, you said Chinese, and the first thing I guess what I thought of when she said Chinese.
Perry's.
Yep, Perry's barbecue. I'm like, damn, that sounds good too.
It does.
Who knows? Maybe we run out of chicken rings. We might be Perry's later. Because I really don't care about the football game, so maybe we will stop by Perry's later. Who knows? Thanks, Betty.
Oh, great. Harley's making ragu dip today too.
Oh my gosh! And then you got Kelly with the chocolate chip cookies. So now I got
Yeah.
just chocolate chip and M&Ms.
Y'all
on my
are
mind.
killing us
You're
today.
killing my mind here. You're killing my mind.
Stephanie, you still on? Yep, we're still on.
We're still here. We're still here. Wow, it's 23. Right now it's 67, but
We're supposed to get to 72 today by 3.
the freeze done got us.
That last freeze. That
Last freeze that they
well,
did not
they
tell
said
us.
they said we had a cold advisory. No, woke up and there's a half an inch of frost on everything.
On all the trees that we took the
Even
blankets
on the
off.
grill.
Yeah. So it's a possibility
I was mad. Oh, I was madder than a
we
wet
might have
hen.
lost some fruit trees.
Yep.
Bibi wants that appliance above the refrigerator. That's a toaster.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a toaster, Chip. Crab ragoon. I've never had crab ragoon.
That's the one that I eat. That when it's in the pastry, it came out that one time. And
Oh,
went
that
on
you
it.
spit? No, no.
Yeah.
No, Harley. She's not allowed to have crab ragoon. She doesn't know how to eat it. She eats it and spits it. She bites into it and it spits all over
All
me.
right, it's not done, so I'm gonna put it back in there. Okay.
Remember what Brian said?
Oh yeah, you gotta let it set for a minute, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta let it sit further.
Okay, just shut it off. Give it a minute. I'll turn it back on. I did 12 because I wasn't quite sure.
Right.
Hot.
But remember
Yeah,
what he
it's
said
hot.
that sometimes you.
Yep.
But yeah, Bibi bites into a crab ragoon and it spits all in my face. She's lucky I'm still with her. Because I was ready to break up with her that day. We were just dating at the time. And she did that to me. I was like, Jesus, man. This
You act like I
lady.
did it on purpose.
I gotta dump this lady. She's over here spitting food all over me.
I could have done.
We're expecting a heat wave. Go ahead, I'll turn it.
I got it.
Go ahead.
I got it. I gotta wait for that to cool
I
off.
know, but I can follow you that way. We went to Moreno's Bakery this morning for desserts. We got to go there. My brother-in-law keeps telling us to go there.
Yeah.
Harley, that sounds real good. I love crab ragoon. P.O. Stephanie says P.O. Julie, it's warming up. Kevin, my ceviche's almost done. Katie, hey BB, and cameraman from Hollywood.
Hello.
I wonder. No, that's not in Hollywood. That's in.
She's in California, not Florida.
No, I'm saying the Super Bowl's in California. I wonder if she's near there. Are you near the Super Bowl? Just curious what the traffic is like. Stephanie says, ha ha. Oh, there goes Shell. What? I come on and you are talking bad about BB.
When ain't he?
I saw Rogue make a frozen pizza. Anyone ever try it? Ragu.
No, I haven't. Everyone's getting a bunch of butt shots today. Sorry about that, guys. Get all this stuff cleaned up, put away so I don't have to look at it later.
San Francisco area is about 5-hour drive up north. Oh, okay. Where I'm originally from. Oh, I thought Hollywood was in the center.
Well, that's why you don't get paid for thinking.
Yeah, baby. Don't forget it's only 10:10 in California. They're having breakfast. Betty's laughing at Mark. Julie's true. Wow. No, I was just curious how far you were from the thing. I always thought San Francisco was lower. If it's in San Francisco, wherever the football, I don't know what football. Yeah, I think it's at San Francisco.
I think that's where it's being held today.
Because
I
doesn't
changed
San
my
Diego have a thing?
Do what?
San Diego Chargers. That's in California too, right?
Yeah.
Hollywood is in Los Angeles. Oh, okay. SoCal. Gotcha. It's where the 49ers play. Gotcha. I thought the 49ers shared a stadium.
I don't know.
I thought the 49ers shared a stadium with San Diego or Los Angeles Rams.
That's what.
Doesn't the Rams... Maybe isn't there a football team out in California that they share the stadiums? BB made potato salad. Now we're making lemon chicken wings and
Go, baby, go.
avocado dipping sauce.
Guacamole.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a
The
sandwich.
San Diego Chargers are now called the LA Chargers
Yeah.
because they moved from San
They
Diego
go to LA.
Yes, the owner resides in North California, where I'm originally from, Stockton Central. They share stadiums. Okay. I don't think BB cares.
Not really.
Raiders, Chargers. Owners of Chargers, Alex Spanos. I just get confused. I think that's what it is. Just look it up. No, the 49ers don't share the stadium with anyone. So then the Rams and the Chargers share the stadium. I just remember came here, if you haven't found BB, you probably would have wound up back in Jersey eating pizza, spending weekends alone with Fudgy the Whale and drinking yourself to death, rooting for the Giants. I don't drink. I do not drink.
No.
Sorry, Mark, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker.
And that's with every ounce of those words.
But yeah, I would have been back in Jersey, all right? With the Jersey girls. Yes, Rams and Chargers there. Yes, SoFi. Thank you, Katie. I knew it was something like that. I'm excited for the Seahawks. Guess who says that?
I don't know.
Shell.
Okay.
I'm rooting for the Seahawks. Living up there for 34 years. They work hard to get there. I hope they beat them.
I'm rooting for the Patriots.
Whatever.
Oh, now it's whatever. Oh, now maybe I can sit down for a bit.
I wonder if you guys would ever do videos from Jersey. Yes.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't we?
We've always, well,
Nothing like a good stuff drink on Sunday, Funday, or any day.
true. I think after I'm done with this green tea, I'm gonna get me a beer to go with my dinner.
Rams and Chargers share SoFi, most expensive stadium built in the USA so far. Yeah, I knew there was two teams there. I really think they should have did it in SoFi Stadium, but I think next year it's going to be in SoFi Stadium, the Super Bowl. It's going to be back in SoFi Stadium.
Oh, well, we'll see.
I mean, this year, because it's outside, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day.
It's starting to look beautiful out there now and feel that way. Because now the temperature is what? Toe cramp. I don't know why this stupid thing always goes to North Carolina.
Katie says she's for the bats. Come on, Katie.
She's for, oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
bats. I'm like,
No, she doesn't care
Bats.
who wins, but she's, she hopes the Patriots.
68, real feel, it feels like
Giants will
76
win it.
out
I
there.
hate the corporations pay for the rights to name the stadium. Well, it's either that or taxpayers. You have the choice. What's the... Because the Giant Stadium used to be called Giant Stadium. And then that MetLife came in.
Yep.
It's all about greed. Katie and BB have a good taste in Super Bowl winners. I mean, I have my
I'll save
reasons
that for
why I don't
later.
like the Patriots. So.
Yeah. Mark, the sled riding videos were from Jersey, weren't they? Yes, they were, Mark. And believe me, I could stop laughing because cameraman always tries to get BB to do crazy things. He wants me to do it first, then if it looks safe, then he'll think about it. This way, if I get hurt, it's me. And then if I get complaining that I'm hurting, I complain all the time. So that's how that scenario goes. Ouch, Chihuahua.
Well, I make you. I mean, it's not. I make you do it first because I gotta catch you. That's why.
And you don't. Because you wuss out.
I gotta catch you.
Yeah, okay. You keep telling yourself that.
Kevin, go Patriots. Been a fan my whole life. Never see Giants Jets in lifetime. 63 in Alabama. Tomorrow's gonna be 73. Says
Nice. Nice.
Kevin, no. Remember, football is simply entertainment, a business. Yes, it is.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't get into it like that. Not like I used to when I lived in Jersey. That was way before, when everything was simple. Now everything's about, it's like with NASCAR. Everything's about money.
Yep.
We used to watch NASCAR.
Oh, God, yeah.
And then after that, it was like, after they changed it, when they went to the Nexon
Whatever.
with
So-
the newer things.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
then the rule changes, and
yeah, I was like,
I don't even
yeah.
watch it no more. But yeah, everything's
Cheers,
about money.
everybody.
Other than college, hopefully they don't ruin college football. That's the only good sport out there. Matter of fact, all the teams are coming in today for spring training.
Mark, poor BB was having back troubles. Do you think cameraman cared? He was the first one pushing poor BB down the hill. And y'all were laughing y'all's head off. Jim, go Eagles can cry on field. Oh, so Eagles can cry on the field.
Eagles are building a roof that opens up.
Stephanie says cheers.
Honest, Seattle's better team. Look at stats. TM, you never enjoy a cold beer at all.
If he was to have
I don't drink, that's why.
If he was to have a quarter of this beer, a quarter,
A sip.
he's
2
done
sips.
for the day.
I don't drink.
When I say he's a lightweight, he's a lightweight.
I am not a drinker.
Now,
I never drank before.
ain't nothing wrong with having a drink or two.
I could have one beer and it lasts me all day and only be halfway through.
Yep. Julie,
I don't even
Gotta
watch
go
basketball
enjoy
like
the
that no
Knicks.
more. I got turned off the sports as I got older. The Colt Stadium has a roof that opens. Stephanie says, whatever, cameraman.
yeah, when I say
What
he's
did I say?
he's a cheap date.
What did I say? Stephanie, what did I say? Go BB, that's a lager. I used to drink, but I don't drink anymore.
That'll taste good with my potato salad and chicken wings once they get done.
Man, there's so many different types of drinks beers out there now. It's crazy.
Well, I'm kind of glad they've come up with the whole mocktail thing. This way, it looks like you're having a mixed drink, but there's no alcohol in it, so and it tastes just as good. So,
Did you hear that Sonny Jurgensen, who played for the Redskins in Pittsburgh, passed away a few days ago, was 91 years old? Oh, wow.
wow.
John says, before I got married, I drink a beer. Now I just drink liquor.
I could have those days too.
Mark says, if your sled riding videos were on America's Funniest Videos, you would be locked up in the wind. They could get the dude from Prince and Bel Air to stop laughing long enough to give you a check. Jim says, who remembers the ketchup, bread, and baked beans sandwich? I never heard of it. Stephanie says, aha, if I put up with you, look out.
Done had enough of my green and jasmine tea today. I'm gonna have a beer to go with it. No, I've got Guinness, but I did the other one today. I have there's 3 of them that I get. I usually do the these are the ones I usually drink. So it's the Harp, the Red Ale, and then Guinness. Any Guinness.
Betty says, I'm right there with you, Paco. I was very light drinker. 2 sips will give me a buzz.
Yeah, that ain't no lie.
2 sips of beer will give me a buzz. Stephanie says, German beer.
German beer is good too.
Jim says, I wonder, like to give birth and make own milk.
Huh?
You'd have to ask Katrina on that one.
Well, I've done it to mine.
Harley says, I can't do heavy beers.
The Red Ale isn't a heavy beer. Like back in the day, I used to be able to drink Budweiser. I love Budweiser. I can't drink it. That stuff gives me such a blasted headache. Now Coors, I can do Coors, and then I can drink the Yangling. That's the one German beer?
Yingling, yes.
Yeah, that. But Budweiser, I used to be able to drink Michelob Light. No, sir. Not no more. So I either stick to the German or the Irish beer. So, Stephanie, they changed. Yeah, not for the better. Let me just say. And even though they're lagers, they're not. Well, Guinness is. Guinness is a strong lager. But it's good. Bud Light, White Claw, or Sun Cruiser's teas. I haven't tried any, and I guess I'm afraid to because it's from Budweiser. Now there was one that Linda had me try. It was White Claw. It was a White Claw. That one was pretty good. I don't know if it was from Budweiser or not. But, yeah. Like back in the day, my mom and dad drank Pabst Blue Ribbon and what's the other one Mark said? Miller. And then the one that Mark said, I can't remember which one that was. It starts with a SH. Yeah, they drank all that shit back up north. Because when you came to Florida, you ain't finding Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Nah, you
back in the day.
You never used to find 40s down here.
Nope. Katie, never had red ale, but I love it. Never seen it. Yeah. It's good. It's not too strong, but it's not a weak beer. But if a lot of people that don't like a strong lager, this Stroh's, that's it. This would work. And it's refreshing, and you don't have that funky aftertaste after you drink it. So that's why I like the red ale.
Katie says Budweiser is her go-to. Tried and true.
No, I can't now. It used to be my tried and true too until I started getting massive headaches.
Jim said he fell asleep drunk inside of a police station once.
I could see him doing that.
They're knocking down the... I don't know if they're knocking down the Budweiser plant in Jersey and Newark, but they're taking the sign down.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
That's usually not a good sign.
They took the sign down at the Budweiser plant in New Jersey.
All right.
That used to be in Elizabeth. Remember, Old Milwaukee used to be at $3. So did Rolling Rocks. Rolling Rocks used to be a cheap beer.
Yep. But Stroh's, boy, I can remember.
Miller used to be a cheap beer at one time.
Old Milwaukee, yep, I remember that. My dad used to drink. Now that he could find here in Florida, he would buy that. Old Milwaukee. Yeah. That was one big.
Schaefer, that's the one. Schaefer beer.
Oh, see, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that was a big time.
But I remember the Stroh's, the Old Milwaukee, Pabst Blue Ribbon,
My father used
Miller's,
to have a Schaefer tray.
the Miller's, Michelob. Because I had one uncle, that's all he would drink was Michelob. He would not drink anything else.
That Schaefer beer used to have the same hymn as Hershey chocolate.
So I remember that
I think
one.
Schaefer was made by Budweiser, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not.
No, John says, I think they made Schaefer in Queens, New York. Back in the day when I was younger, I could drink a
Schaefer
whole
beer
lot.
was established in 1842 in New York City by a German immigrant.
Yeah.
Schaefer, known as F&M Schaefer Brewing Company, was the first introduced lager to the United States by Stroh Brewery Company in 1981. Oh, Stroh Brewery Company took it over in 1981, and it's owned by Pabst Brewing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that Schaefer beer. That used to be the most famous. That was a Puerto Rican beer, New York Puerto Rican
Jim, Red Bull, not the energy drink. That was wicked. Oh, I don't do anything Red Bull.
I like cameraman. I'm like cameraman. I don't drink.
I do. I like my beer. I like my wine. And when I get sick, I make my hot toddies with some good old-fashioned Irish whiskey.
Well, I'm not like Poppy. I don't burn food.
And you're full of shit, so...
Up during the New York Super Bowl, wife shopping, then they watch football day.
It's ready to come out.
Police checkpoints all weekend looking for drunk drivers.
I'm sure they are.
That's everywhere. Woo. We
But they're
got.
mighty fine. I don't mean my rear end.
I'm the. This chicken's a. You got something to put it on?
I'm going to get ready to bring this out. Okay.
All right, let's see what it looks like over here real quick. There goes the lemon. I thought you were going to put water on it.
Dude.
H. Tess, who remembers Rango beer. Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. There used to be a weird commercial for that. If I'm not mistaken.
Wrangle?
Yeah. Let me see, because I think it used to look. Yeah, Rango. Yep. Extra dry. Founded in 1883. New York City.
Say I never heard of that one.
It's an extra dry taste. Closed down in 1976. The brand has been several revivals. Nope, no more.
Okay.
That was the same time Schaefer was
Oh,
around.
yeah?
Jim has Crime Radar app, some stupid out there. I remember I used to have one of those police scanners when I lived in South Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have those police scanners. And I remember hearing one time a friend of mine was like getting pulled over.
Did you go run to the rescue?
No, but I was like listening to it, and it was him getting pulled over that I had said something. Like, yeah, see, you got pulled over. How'd you know? Like, it was on the police scanner. Because that was down by the beach and stuff.
All right, then you can.
I miss those police scanners. I don't think them apps are as fun as the police scanners. I mean, the apps are as fun as the original police scanners.
Okay, there's that.
We'll have
and
to
that.
try that out. Crime Radar. What do you think? Miller High Life used to be a chap 32 ounce, now premium price beer at bars. Yeah, a lot of beers have. I mean, like Rolling Rocks and stuff. There used to be a lot of beers that used to be cheap as hell, and now they're expensive.
Well, remember when Chris came and we met Chris that time when we went to the brewing company?
Oh yeah, we went
Oh,
there.
they had a lot of good beers.
But that was brewing beers.
That was
beers.
specialty beers. But
Yeah.
that was good. I was like, well, why didn't they think about this early?
I don't drink either, says Katrina. Don't like the taste.
A lot of people don't. There's nothing wrong with that.
Shell says the wings look good.
They do look good.
WOR had a harness racing show from the Yonkers in Rosebud twice a week. They had Carmine Abito, a New York legend in the winner's circle, saying, "Welcome to Schaefer City. He just died." Betty, my dad drinks Schlitz beer. Oh, I remember
Oh,
that.
I remember that one too.
I think that was around Schaefer too, when Schaefer was around.
All right, take a chip and try your guac.
Okay. We got the best. Can anyone guess where this
Oh.
bag of chips come from? Can anyone guess where this bag of chips comes from?
That is really good. The guac is really good.
Yeah, old milk. All these.
Who said that? Katrina?
Harley said it first.
Oh,
Old Milwaukee was a very popular beer, homeless camps. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these beers, they're not cheap no more. BB, what temperature did you cook those on?
the wings, 425.
But
I had put them on for 12 minutes. That was too short, so I put them on for another 20. And they're perfect. So.
we get this bag of chips because the Doritos, they stink.
Yeah.
The Doritos don't have the flavor on it.
The Dorito brand?
Uh-huh.
The actual brand? No. I can't be bothered with spending that kind of money, and there's no cheese or nothing on them compared to this.
They got that ghetto cheese on it.
But I was craving guacamole. That's why we're using the Doritos.
BB and Cameron, how you like your new air fryer? We love it. I'm going to be making a video where I'm going to make some pork bites. I want to try some burnt ends. I want to try and make burnt ends.
Yeah.
But that one's going to be... that one there, I'm going to use the air fryer and the oven to make that one because... I'm scared to use the air fryer on it because what I've seen is they made it in the oven, the burnt ends, but I'm definitely going to make some pork bites.
Katrina, the lemon pepper is excelente.
Husband's from Connecticut, Cameron, man.
Who's that?
Says Poppy.
Oh,
What part at Poppy? I used to work in Connecticut.
those wings are good. And you know what? I can still put my buffalo sauce on this and it's still going to be out of this world.
Food time.
See, what's it say?
Milford. All right, so we got the Aldi girls. Okay, I'm going to go do mine in the air fryer too.
Yeah. I mean, if you
And
got
we
an
didn't
air
even put
fryer,
no oil on it.
no.
Because a lot of times the oil is what makes it get that darker color.
And I didn't. So if you put them in there, depending on how many you have, grant you, this was
14 of them.
14. So 14 for 30 minutes, and they're pretty thick. They're not real itty bitty. They're not midgets. So I put them in there for like 20, 30 minutes because I had it on for 12, which I know I lost 7 minutes because of the preheating. So yeah, I would say about 25, 30 minutes. And they're good and juicy. But I wanted to try the lemon pepper that Katrina sent us for the wings. I like that.
I used to work in Willimantic where UConn is. Okay, I'm going to go do mine in air fryer too. I will buy dill pickle popcorn there. I've never seen it. I don't know. Did we? No, I didn't see no dill pickle popcorn.
Uh-uh.
Katie loves Aldi. I haven't been to Florida in almost 50 years. My favorite place we visited was the Tampa Busch Gardens. Yeah, they still give you samples there, but Germans own them or something.
Yeah, germ.
Or
Yangling
Yeah.
is who owns them now.
yeah, it's not an American that owns them, but they still give out the beers there.
Yep.
The only item I won't buy at Aldi's is their yogurt. It's awful. Cameraman, you should be a hand model like George Costanza. Whatever. Somebody says I got fat hands anyway. I haven't watched a video about the air fryer yet. I'm afraid I'll probably have to buy one.
Who said that?
Mark. Well, someone's supposed to be sending us another air fryer. But it's not like this one to do a review on.
Yeah, it's not the Ninja. You want your here? I'll get you your wings. I knew he was going for that potato salad. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Because I do want to try to do that grilled cheese.
Yeah.
With it. But what did I make the other day? I didn't do a video on it. What did I make?
Fish.
Oh yeah, we made some we made
Gordon's fish.
Yeah, the fillet of fish in there. And it was good. It came out real soft. It was real soft.
Start with that.
And not greasy neither.
No, it wasn't greasy.
Yeah. That was real good. We did the Gordon fish in there. That came out real good. But I want to try to make, I said, I'm going to make some pork bites. I'll do a quick video on that one. With the Weiler's stuffing mix. All right, Mark says, okay. All these pizzas are so good for the price. Yeah, we had pizza yesterday at Aldi Pizza. But
Friday.
Yeah, but that won't fit inside that little
No,
thing.
it's too small for that.
Oh wow.
I told you.
Yeah, this came out real good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that overwhelm of lemon. It's got salt in it. You can taste the salt with a slight lemon to it.
No, it's really good. Kind of thought it would be after I smelled the seasoning. I was like, oh yeah, that smells. But sometimes some of that seasoning will say lemon, and you don't even smell.
But in
or
a
taste.
different area, like where I had the skin,
Mm-hmm.
where it was like darker,
Yeah.
like crispier, you do get a lemon flavor from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in some areas you get a salty, but when you get by the skin area where it's been burnt or crispy, not burnt, but crispy, that's where you get the lemon flavor from.
Yeah.
That tastes real good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even a lemon flavored person.
I told you, you gotta start changing it up, buddy.
And you didn't even use the whole pack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did use the whole pack?
Mm-hmm. So for us, when we do over 14 or 18 wings, that one pack will be more than enough.
Yeah. That's real good. Yeah, that came out real good.
Yeah.
Jim, that show with George as a hand model was funny. He got his hand burned. He just couldn't keep a job. I bought the Ninja air fryer, says Poppy.
That's what we got. I'm gonna start really loving that little thing.
I can't remember the name of the air fryer they want us to review. But I'll be honest with you. I think this is the better, that Ninja Dual, that air fryer oven toaster that we got, that your son bought us. I think that's the better of the.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could put more in it. And if you're not using, like you said, if you're not using your oven, you can use it as an oven, as a convection oven. Or you can use it as an air fryer, and then you still have the toaster up on top.
Yeah.
Because the review that we're going to do on is just one of those, just like what we had, just a basic air fryer.
Right. Right, hold on. Katie, agreed. Aldi's pizza are the best. Only buy Aldi's pizza. Best frozen pizza, best prices. You got that right, Katie. And we had the Supreme. Oh my God, there had so much stuff on that damn Supreme. You got full quick.
Yeah, we don't need to buy it that large.
Not with the Supreme.
No.
Katrina, anything else you want from Food Line besides the seasoning? Laughing out loud. Nope.
I'm telling you, and as I'm eating more and more of the chicken, I'm getting a lemony, salty flavor to it. And we were thinking about adding that Frank's Hots on it. You don't even need the Frank's Hots on it.
But I'm saying if you were a person that has to have like the buffalo sauce on it, it's not going to alter that flavor. It's just going to enhance it even more.
Mm-hmm. And our other good thing is that it's in the air fryer.
Yeah. So I don't have to worry about all that extra oil.
It's not
being on the
oily
chicken.
or sitting on aluminum foil.
Mark, is that review a air fryer or air oven? It does both, Mark. It's an air fryer and an air oven.
And a toaster.
And a toaster. The one we have that I just used today. It's a toaster, it's an air fryer, it's an air oven.
The one that they're sending us is just an air fryer.
So that's, you know, that's a difference there.
Yeah.
Travis.
I still think this one here is the better choice.
Oh, okay. Travis. Lindsey Vonn should not compete in the Olympics because she got injured again. Well, that's on her, but I'll tell you what, I know from experience, a torn ACL, that ain't nothing to be playing around with. Especially if you're not going to do what they tell you to do, like stay off of it. But that's when I tell people, you do you, and I'll do me.
This is what we got, Mark. That's what we got there.
So I don't know if he's asking about the one we're going to do the review on or ours.
And that's the
itself.
series number you want to look up.
Yeah. And they're not that expensive.
And you can find them at Walmart.
Yeah.
But and it's probably cheaper online if you get it at Walmart. I find that this one here, because we had an air fryer, I find that this one here, I like it because you can use it as an oven.
Mm-hmm.
It does have a lot of, things that you can make with it.
A lot of nice recipes in there.
And you can cook two things at once. You can use the top and the bottom and cook separately. But this is what I want to try. The top oven says it'll make a grilled cheese. But like I said, what's good about this is that you can cook two separate things. Mm-hmm. And if you look in the photo, you can cook two separate things at one time in the oven. Like that little door will open up.
Yeah.
The one that they're sending us to do a review is just an air fryer. I mean, we're just doing it because they're sending this to us. But in my recommendation, because we had an air fryer and then we stopped using it.
Yeah.
Because you can only put so much in it. You know what I'm saying? With this one here, you don't have to use your oven as much. You can use this here. I mean, you use your oven for certain things, but I mean, you can bake cookies in here and everything. The oven just has more room. Mm-hmm. But if you're by yourself or it's just two people like me and BB, this is, this like when I made the fish fillets, mm-hmm. I did it in the air fryer and they came out 20 times better
than doing it in the regular oven.
Than doing it in the oven. They were nice and moist. They weren't greasy. It had a slight crunch to it like it would on the outside, but the inside was amazing. I do want to make, I've seen some stuff, so I'm going to make a pork chop bites in the air fryer. So I'll be making a video on that there as well. But I just feel like, for convenience and everything, definitely.
Yeah.
This was a good.
I'm glad my son bought me that because it's going to come in real handy.
And if it can make toast like that, then that's even better.
Yeah.
That's going to be real good. But
But yeah, I want to try to make a video on that and do some cooking in that. I've seen some there was something too that someone sent us a thing to make, but you needed a microwave. I feel like doing it in the air fryer is even going to be good.
I don't like cooking
As
in
well.
the microwave.
No, I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Because remember, we didn't have.
That's why we don't do microwaves, because I don't like my stuff coming out like a damn rubber ball. Julie, BB, and cameraman, someone asked you both to do a review on a hot tub. They send me the hot tub, I'll do the review.
Hell yeah.
That was a sauna. And they haven't sent it yet. We get a lot of people that say we want you to do a review, but they want you to pay for it. No, if you want a review,
and a lot of times we give it away anyway. So
you send it to me. I will do the review, give you my honest opinion, and then that's that. But I'm not paying for anything to do a review on. No.
And I said a lot of that stuff we just give it away anyway. We hardly use them. Like we gave Carlos the power washer. We just give it away.
Good Lord, this house gets overran with stuff.
What it is that they see us doing something, and then they'll send us something to review it, and we'll just review it. And
Well, I hope someone will see the thing where I said in the Home Depot one that my next thing I want is a miter saw.
oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not your typical wife or woman.
And we didn't even think they were gonna send us the chair.
No.
Like that was
I
luck
don't
there.
ask for jewelry or anything like that. Give me power tools and I'm a happy camper.
I don't even know what we did. We did something, and someone wanted to send us a chair.
That was the office chair that we did, and then the next thing you know.
No. Then the office chair came after that.
Oh. I don't know.
Or was it the office chair was? No, the office chair was after.
No.
We did something. I don't know what we did. But even if we buy something and we tell you like, hey, this is what we bought, and then we'll tell you, okay, this is what someone sent us. Like we'll tell you when we unbox something, we'll tell you this is what we bought, or if this is what someone sent us.
Right.
Like we're gonna go to Home Depot, we're gonna buy that saw, we're gonna show you what we bought, but then we're gonna say this is what we bought. And again, we're not trying to sell anything on here.
No.
They wanted us to review it, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to review it, put their link in the description, and that's it.
And there have been people
because you never know where there's people are looking for stuff.
And they don't know where to look or kind of how to look it up or what prices may be running. And that's why we do the reviews.
But somehow we got the chair because we did a review on something.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone wanted us. Then they sent us the office chair, which you gave your daughter. And then when we did this ninja thing, then we get an email. Hey, can you do a review of ours? Like, all right, just. And then we did a meat grinder.
Yeah.
We did cups, heating blankets.
Yeah.
And then there's one person that possibly they want to send us a living room set. But it's crazy. Because like I said, we can give the stuff away.
Harley, how do you get all these reviews for free? They see us doing videos on stuff. Just like when they seen us doing the video of trying to pick the fruit from the tree.
Yeah.
To where he made his own picker.
And then, right.
And then it was like about a month later, they sent us the one that we have now.
As if you want to do a review on the picker.
And I was like, well, yeah, there's a no-brainer.
After I just made that picking.
Right, after he just got done making the picking tool. They sent it to us, but hey, we have it. We like it. I like how it extends, and I'm not going to kill myself trying to get avocados or oranges out of the tree. So that's how that goes about. And then, but sometimes they'll send you a thing. We want you to do a review, but you need to buy it. No. If I'm buying anything and doing a review, it's what I want to do, not because to promote.
Yeah.
Promote you. So that's the thing. If anyone wants us to do a review, you send me the product. You give me 5 to 7 days so I can look at it and get a video out. And if you can't wait that long, then we don't need to do your review.
And sometimes they'll send, like, do you want to do a review? And they don't send nothing. Like, we had what was that thing? A compost thing that no one never, like, sometimes they'll send you emails.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a review of this? And then I'll look at it and say yeah or no. And then we'll just wait. We don't automatically think, oh, wow, we're going to do this, you know.
No.
Because like I said, when they sent us to do this recliner from this medical company,
I thought it was a joke.
I was like, yeah, all right, I'll do it, you know. And then all of a sudden,
we get an email.
they send the FedEx number, and it's like, it'll be here.
And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, so there are things that people do say to review and they don't send. And then there's things where they want you to sign up for a program to do reviews. And I'm like, nah, we don't, like, you know, like, this is our channel. We only work for ourselves. We don't work for nobody. And I say, you know, if you want to send it, you send it. But we're not signing up to be on review things and stuff like that. Because at that point there, you know.
At that point, they want us to pressure our subscribers into buying things.
Yeah.
And that's not how I roll. I put that stuff out there to see, because when I remember when I did the little bitty sofa for a tiny house or a tiny apartment.
Yeah, you bought it.
I bought it.
Yeah.
But there were so many people that reached out and said, BB, how did you get that? What did it cost? Did you have to pay shipping? No, I got it from Amazon. I spent like $129 or something at the time for it. It was very inexpensive and it made out into a bed. And people at the time were starting to do the whole tiny home things, and that was perfect for them. So that's why we started doing some of these. But no, Katrina, I'm not going to do a video and then just put a promotional ad in there. No.
No. And a lot of the links that they send us sometimes, what they do is how that works when you do a review is they'll send you a special link so that if you click on it and buy something, you get a percentage.
Right.
You know, say like you get $1 for every sofa that you sell. Yeah. But you have to give them your information, your bank information, and all that. All we do is like, listen, you're sending us the product. That's all we want. That's our payment. Our payment is the chair you sent us or the plate you sent us.
Right.
We don't want to make no money or give you my information.
Nope.
See, because when they do all that, now they got your information and then...
Sorry, I just don't...
But a lot of people that do reviews, when you click on that special 10% off, it's because they get a commission on top of that. Yeah. And we don't. We just doing a review, letting you know if we bought it to let you know if they want us to review it. There's no one's trying to pressure anyone to buy anything. We're just showing you what we bought because like BB says, there's sometimes people are looking for something out there and we'll just unbox it, you know.
And like the little couch with the whole...
Yeah, with the whole little couch was just to show you how to put it together.
Right, well, that, and people were like, well, if it's that little, is it that comfortable? You know? So, and it was...
My daughter has it now.
Yeah. And I mean, you can make it out into, you know, it's stretched out to a little bit bigger than a single bed. I would say a single and like about a foot more.
Yeah, we both lied on it.
But I mean, my grandkids come over, we put the other little topping thing on there, and shoot, they were happy. And they liked it because it was out in the living room. They could adjust the back so they could, you know, they could be laying down watching TV or, you know, got their knees up and be on the computer. It was a great little couch. But we needed something a little bit bigger.
All right, looks like Poppy's leaving.
Bye, Poppy.
Jim lives in Pittsburgh with Del Grocery Park. Mark says they should put jerseys on the hot dogs and the puppy bowls.
Mark
No,
says if
don't
you're
say-
stupid enough to compete downhill after tearing an ace, okay.
That was my thing when she said she was going to continue to compete, and I'm thinking, you're not the brightest bulb in the box.
Well, I think this is her last year. I don't think she's going to compete after that. Otherwise, another 4 years.
Well, I mean, she already screwed up her ACL, so she re-damaged again, and she probably created more damage than. And the first thing out of her mouth was, "Oh, it wasn't because of the ACL." Oh, okay.
That was the other thing. When I was just showing people my mother's car, somebody sent us a thing.
To put in the back for the cup holders and stuff.
Yeah, and then for our car.
Yeah.
Then they were like, hey, do you want to do a review for this? Floor
Yeah.
mats? I was like, yeah, okay. Like, you know.
But that's how we get the reviews. But yeah, I mean, even when I was doing nail reviews and stuff like that, they wanted, for different gel polishes and stuff. Like when I was doing them for Savvyland, they got a good product and they would send it to me. But they got to where they wanted me to start buying the product. I was like, no, that's not how this is going to work. I'm not buying your stuff and doing a review. I can do that on my own. I don't need you to, tell me to ask me to do that. If I wanted to do that, I could have done that. But no, we don't. I'm not paying for anybody to review their
Yeah, we
stuff.
did a review on that little light bar thing that we
Yeah.
sent Katrina
Yeah.
and stuff. We sent Katrina a couple of things that we did a review on.
Yeah, she got the one with the little puppy dog on it.
Yeah, the dog man and then the nuclear plant humidifier.
Yeah.
that was a
cool.
one.
That was a cool little device there.
The humidifier.
That little humidifier, yeah. All right, babe. Do you want any more of the guac right now? Because if not, I'm gonna put it back in the fridge to keep it cold. Because I don't want it turning brown.
Go ahead, put it in the refrigerator.
I mean, everything else is okay, but it's just. I'm just gonna have to watch him like a hawk with the guacamole.
No, watch you like that.
You may have to.
But yeah, BB.
That guacamole would have been so good on the tacos and burritos.
That chicken was real good.
That
That seasoning was real good.
Yeah.
And we didn't buy it. That was the crazy thing.
No, Katrina sent us that.
I know, but remember when we were there? You asked
I know.
me, and I was like, well, I don't know if I like lemon. And then
Yeah.
Katrina bought it.
And we no sooner got home and it was in the mail. Katrina, yeah, I got the humidifier light too. It's neat. Yeah, that would look neat, Katrina. I figured that would be great for a kid's room. Mark, Jim, they have a family hoagie place in Altoona. Plus, they have a Pirates minor league affiliate team there.
How many people are into baseball?
Yeah.
Just curious. I know Carlos and Sean wanted to go to a game,
Here in Lakeland.
a Tampa Rays game too.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go to a major league game.
Harley the Tigers. Yes, the
That's
Tigers.
BB.
The Tigers. Yes, girl. Go Tigers.
My sister normally gets free tickets. We're trying to see if we can get free tickets for spring training. But I think because for some reason, I guess it's because Sean and Carlos are excited about the FanFest, and it's the first time that they've ever went to one. And I think that really pumped the blood back into me for baseball a little bit, because when I first came down here, I used to go to a lot of spring training games, and I used to go see where they go in spring train and watch them and stuff like that. But I think because of Carlos and Sean, the excitement of them going to a fan fest and they've never been to it, I think it kind of sparked a little fire in me there. So,
Because we used to.
So I'm gonna see if my sister can get us some tickets to go to a spring training.
Yeah, I'm for the Devil Rays and my Tigers. So,
but if we don't go to the spring training, we are going to get tickets, all four of us, to go to a game.
Yeah.
To watch the Rays play.
Cheryl, BB, you're looking great. How much weight did you lose? I've lost 22 pounds. That's how much weight I know it doesn't look like it in the camera, but trust me, I really have lost that much weight. I went from a size 20 and I'm down to a size 14. So does that tell you how much weight I've lost? So, yeah, I'm doing good.
I'm a Milwaukee Brewer fan.
Cool.
We enjoyed the tailgating more than the game.
A lot of people do. Yeah, even with the football games.
When we went to the Tampa Bay games, we used to just go for the tailgating.
Yeah.
Remember we used to do a lot of lives?
Yeah, we did.
And we just went to the tailgating, walking through there, did a live, and then that was it.
Yep.
Let's go Yankees. Whoop, whoop.
Jim, I'm down to 190, 30 pounds, and I still obese. Mark, Sean is built like a power hitter. He should have been a major league baseball player. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Harley, oh wow, that's awesome, BB. Katrina, no way, you were a size 20. Yes, ma'am. I can go get the pants and show you the tag inside. They were a size 20.
Let's see if Jim is this type of a Yankee fan. 1978. This was when Burger King put out posters. I can't remember. This was a Burger King poster, a 1978 poster.
I was going to see if it's on the back, but no.
That the Burger King thing, and my father put it on a frame. It's the real Yankees right there. Reggie, boy. Thurman Munson. Heck yeah.
Kevin, I've been hitting the gym consistently. Cheryl, good job. How you lose it? Just cutting down. Well, a lot of it was my hormones. I had none I had no estrogen. I had no testosterone. I had less than 1% of each. So when my doctor found that, she put me on medication, and it's taken about 6 months for it to really start working on the weight issue, because they tell you that if it's flat under the boobs and it goes down like this, like you're pregnant, it's hormonal. So it's hormones. So I got it checked and it started to work. And yes, I did cut down. We did change. We're trying not to eat a lot of breads, a lot of pasta, a lot of rice. We try to alternate with a lot of stuff. Like I'm eating more meat. So I am doing the carnivore, but keto as well. And then as it starts to warm up, we're going to get out there and start walking again. And then hopefully I'll start losing some of this here, because like these pants here are a 2XL. That's how big I got, because I had to stretch out this way. And when I walk around with these, they start to fall down. So that's why I wear these at home. That's why I'm not mooning nobody in public. But that's what I've been doing. So trying to eat better. I like having my avocados. Like today we had the potato salad. The potatoes are starches. So trying to stay away from a lot of the breads, a lot of the starches. Like tomorrow he's going to do yellow rice and beans.
Tomorrow will be the first time we've eaten rice
in a long, long time.
Yeah. I mean, you had a little bit at Applebee's, but I'm saying as far as home cooking, it could be almost 6 months or so.
So that's what I've been doing to kind of help the medication work. And on top with not just the weight loss, but on
rice, pasta, and bread.
Yes.
We like.
I did, when we did do the video of me making the Irish soda bread, yeah, we had some of it, but if we do happen to have bread, then we kind of stay away from other pastas or starches throughout the week. So if we do happen to have bread once or twice a week, it's not so bad. But having bread and pasta and rice every single day was killing us.
Like bread, if we wanted to make hot dogs, we would go to Publix bakery and just get 4.
Right. So
for 4 hot dogs.
And then
if
there's
we wanted to make a hamburger, we get 4 rolls.
So now there's times I just don't even, when we do the Italian sausages or the bratwurst, I don't even want the bread. I just want my brats, my mustard, my relish, and let's call it a day.
Yeah.
So I'm getting better with that.
Yeah.
But and I still have to exercise. So like I said, once it starts warming up, I want to get back out there to where we were walking 3 days a week, 2 or 3 days a week, going to Bonnet.
Yeah, when we were
Springs.
meeting Carlos and Sean.
Yeah, and then we were walking 2 miles a day, on those days. So, and it's been good. So I want to get back into that. Jim, Ron Guerrera. Mark, good for you, BB. I'm proud of you. Wish I could do it. And let me tell you what, there's days I hurt like hell. Like today, I'm not feeling that great.
That weather.
The weather jacks me up. And then having the fibromyalgia. Like the other day, we were going into Zephyr Hills for something. And I'm just sitting in the car. And
I had the freeze.
Yeah, it was right after the freeze.
The wind would touch you and it hurt.
And I'm telling you, it felt like I was sitting on a 2x4 right here on my derriere, sitting in my car seat. And I was like, oh, I'm just so over this crap. But I just got to learn to deal with it.
And I think a lot of what we took from the carnivore keto diet from the Dr. Ben, like eating more meats.
Yeah.
The bacon, steaks, pork chops, chicken, having more of that has really filled our stomachs up to where we're not
snacking all day long.
Yeah.
I'm just like in the evening, because we eat early, by 2:00. This time is normally our dinner time. Okay. So we normally eat about this time, and then around between 6 and 7, we'll have something light to eat. Whether it could be a little bowl of Doritos and the guac, or it may be a small cookies if he makes cookies.
Yeah. Or
something
we had a
like
piece of
that.
cake or something.
But it's not every day.
Yeah.
So, and that's just how we just got to do it.
And we put more meat, more carnivore into our thing.
So we're eating more meat and less of everything else.
Yes.
We're staying fuller. So, and that helps. The longer you stay full, then you're not hungry.
And then your sugar goes down, your levels go down, and all that other good stuff.
So that's how I've been doing that. John, wow, that's great. I never saw that I have a lot of autographs from some of
that poster,
people.
yeah. That poster came out in 1978 in Burger King. They used to give that out for free.
DeLong, I lost 30 pounds since November 19th. Yeah, you don't want to lose too much weight too fast. That's usually not good.
Now, and it says, Jim says I do keto bread, and I do a lot of I do a live and do a lot. Oh, I do keto bread, do a live video, walking video. Now, with the keto bread, according to Ben Barry,
it's not true keto.
It's bread.
You're
just eating a thinner
version of it.
Yeah. So if that's going to be the case, like what we do when we go to the bakery, like if we're going to make a hamburger, we'll go she'll eat 2 hamburgers. I'll eat 2 hamburgers. We just go buy 4 rolls, eat the hamburger, and call it a day. And then that's it for the rest of the week or whatever. When we eat meatballs, we used to have bread with the meatballs. Now we just eat straight meatballs now. We don't, the bread has really just been walking away. Like she said, with the sausages, when we eat the kielbasis or the bratwursts, we don't even want bread no more. We just eat the bratwursts, and we might have a mac and cheese. But the broccoli, where we stop from the broccoli, because the broccoli produces sugar. Like
It's like eating rice.
Yes,
It produces natural sugars.
That's why you'll see a lot of our videos. We're not eating the vegetables a lot, and you don't. And we've definitely cut out salads, other than when we go to a restaurant. But if you see in our home videos, you will see less vegetables and less salads because those is just like eating bread and stuff like that.
I found out too, with me eating too many salads, it tears up my insides like eating corn. So I would rather, if I want vegetables, I'm now doing, if I want tomatoes, I'm just going to have tomatoes and cucumbers, leave out the lettuce.
Right.
If I want tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, peppers, make it like a veggie salad without the lettuce.
Yeah.
Or
we just have the carrots.
Or carrots.
Or when we buy our potatoes, like we'll just, like when you made the potato salad, you use 4 potatoes because they were small. But if we had 2 big potatoes, that would be our mashed potato right there. Or just cut, or 1 potato would be using a pot roast. Like we don't go crazy and stuff.
No, not anymore. Jim, my bread is 6 carbs. Cheryl, I got sick, esophagus issues. I lost over 50 pounds in a few months. I was nothing but bones. I have gained 10 pounds back, but I still weigh 125. Pray that I get where I can eat again. I'll be sending you some prayers, Cheryl. Yes, ma'am. That's a lot. Harley, me too. I can't wait till it warms up so I can start walking again. I hate not walking. Yeah, we love getting out and walking, but that cold is, I tell you what, this winter has been such a winter that I am just flabbergasted about all the devastation with the plants out there, because it's going to be 911 emergency to try to save these plants. But I'm afraid to start anything until I know we're not going to get another flippin' freeze.
Yeah, our backyard is devastated.
I mean,
with the fruit.
It looks like the yard's been neglected for years. And I know that's not the case. But anyway, Jim, love balls.
I bet you do.
Jim, oops, meatballs. Katrina laughing out loud, Jim.
And the thing is Vizman says 647 bread is pretty good. Bread, if you eat bread every day, it's not good for you.
Here's the thing. It's
back
in the day when our grandparents were eating bread every day, whether it was biscuits, sliced bread, whatever. They ate bread every day to go with their meals. Our grandparents, our great grandparents, that's what helped fill them up, because they ate a lot of soup. Beans, rice. They had to have something to help fill them up. But here's the thing. All of that stuff was not full of chemicals. They're adding shit to seeds, and they're hybrids, and they're not as nutritional. That's why people blow up. When I started going down that rabbit hole with the bread, come to find out, that's why a lot of people are allergic to gluten. It's not, the wheat's not the same. The flour's not the same. They're bleaching it. Well, if you're bleaching it, the nutrients isn't there to help support the body. So eating bread every day in today's society, the only thing you're doing is sending your liver into overdrive, because your pancreas can't keep up.
And it turns that bread into sugar.
And then the liver can't get rid of it, or the pancreas. So,
and that's why we go to Publix bakery, because the bakery, your bread, you can't leave bread on the counter. Like if you buy a loaf of bread, it has an expiration date.
Right.
You buy something from the bakery, you got to eat it right away. You only got within a day or two.
Because it'll start to go bad.
Yeah. So that's why that bread from the bakery is more pure than the bread sitting on your shelf.
That's why when I made the Irish soda bread, I got the King Arthur's. Now, I could have got flour sent over from the UK that I know is good up there, and had it sent here. But I mean, the states need to wake up and they need to start getting our food back on track because this crap. I mean, they complain about everybody being obese. Well, we're obese because of what you're doing to our food.
Yeah.
You know, you're constantly giving animals steroids that they don't need because one day one's got a sniffle. So let's fill the whole herd or, things full of chemicals of antibiotics. And that's why people are also getting to where they're immune to certain antibiotics.
And you'll see, like, if you do like what we did, if you go to the bakery just to get your bread, you're gonna see little by little you don't even want the bread no more.
Yeah.
Because that's how we are. Like, that's how we're getting now. Like when we have meatballs, like I said, the bratwursts, we just don't even like hot dogs. We've even cut the hot dogs now and not even care about the bread and stuff. Like you'll see, like
Yeah, I like doing that now too. Just take a hot dog, chop it up, put it on a plate or a bowl, throw some chili and some cheese on top of it, and just eat it that way.
And you see how full you'll get and stuff.
Yeah, you will.
And just think, that's less. If you decide to have a piece of cake later on or a couple of chips, not eating that bread, you can eat that couple of chips
and out that way. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we just had to change the way we eat. But I knew I couldn't do a cameraman and go straight into nothing but meat. No, I gotta have my vegetables. So, but now I know what vegetables. And since I've been doing that, also changed my diet. It's also helped my rosacea on my face. So now I don't get up in the morning and look like I've got too big. This whole area here just beet red.
And when we do go to Publix and order subs, we get them in wraps now. We don't even get it in bread no more. All right. Harley says I have to unwrap my water pipes today, so I hope it doesn't freeze again. Hope so too.
I don't think so.
Jim, watch the slip of your tongue. Cheryl says sorry about y'all's yard. Y'all work on it. We're gonna make a video of it. Trust me. It's all just
jacked up.
Yeah, it's thing. Someone got fat fingers. Man, Texas hot dogs and Altoona is so good. I grew up on them. Jim sub in the tub, no bread. Jim Jersey Mike's. Nah, I mean that you're eating in a bowl. I'll eat it in a wrap before I eat. You're paying that Jersey Mike's sub in the tub. You're just paying for a salad.
Oh.
You're overpaying for a pricey salad.
I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, it's all they do is they take the inside of the sub and they put it in a bowl with no bread. So you're paying for the salad.
Right.
So just
yeah.
Yeah. You're better off getting a wrap. A wrap is a small keto, not that much in the breading thing, and you be like I said, at least you can have something that's wrapped. And you can put whatever you want in it instead of eating a salad. And you can put
more meat in it.
Yeah.
To counteract the carbs.
Yeah. Cameron, you love sweets. That's my downfall.
Yep.
Is sweets.
His is sweets. Mine is bread.
Yeah. My downfall. I mean, you'll even see it on all the videos. Sweets, and then and once I taste a bite of it,
there ain't no going back.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's hard to stop because then I start like with the cookies. When I got the cookies, I can eat the cookies all in one within 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like it just.
Yeah.
Because I haven't eaten cookies so long, and then I taste that sweetness.
And he goes crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I do. That's my weakness is definitely sweets. Mike, I like to be a goof off, but I also feel sorry about your yard because so much work. Yeah. We'll make a little video and show you what it looks like during the week. We'll get a little video out there just to show you, and hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's go out there real quick because we're gonna get ready and sign off.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we're gonna show you the yard real quick, so this way you can see a little bit of it, but.
Be prepared to be
prepared. Be prepared to be shocked. Now you got to remember, You got to remember when you last seen this yard and you see my mother's avocado tree picking avocados, and the bananas. You got to remember the banana tree. Bring a phone with you so you can read the comments, baby. Remember all that beautifulness. Fly section. Trees. Look at this right here. Those banana trees, depending how far we pull them back, they might be dead. So we might have to wind up chopping it all. That's all got to get chopped. I mean, basically, and then look at my mother's, look at her banana. If you remember her bananas, she had a whole bunch of bananas growing. Look at all that. Depending how far, I'm going to say like by April, we'll know. If there's any green growing through here, we know we can peel back to like this is dead. This was bananas. This is nothing no more. But basically what we're looking at is a whole wipeout right here. This is a wipeout. This is like, we'll be starting all over. Look at my mother's tree. Look how brown. That tree is literally, look at that. Look at that. And mind you, these things here in April is when they start blooming, between March and April. And we're already into February, and this whole tree, none of the leaves are no good. This is a stronger tree. This should survive. But wait till we show you our avocado tree. Oh, wait, and then this was the orange tree. And BB will be here to read the comments. This is the orange tree that had oranges on it. And this is a baby still. And look at that. Lost all the oranges. Don't even know if we lost this tree yet. I mean, I'm going to water this later. But look, all the leaves, everything. So we don't know if we lost this tree yet. But we already know we lost all the oranges. So we're as good. My mother's, I didn't show you her, that's a peach tree. Let me show you the peach tree real quick. That's my mother's peach tree. Just all brown. Don't even know if that's going to survive. But like I said, this is all as good as done. All these. And we had a big wind too. Now this is our avocado tree. The one that we tried to cover up. Oh, and the gondolas I tried to plant, they're probably all dead. This is our avocado tree that we don't know. We don't know what bad damage. But look, all these trees, all these leaves are dead. And what we did notice is in there used to be green. You see they're brown now? That's possibly all dead branches right there. Yeah. So we don't even know.
The only thing that survived was the damn tomato plant.
Yeah, the tomato plant that we covered on the bottom when we covered the roots, we didn't even know we had it. But that whole section right here, this literally might be dead. It might, so. And then the big banana tree. The papaya tree, don't even know if that's gonna be dead and stuff. It looks brown over here. Yeah, see, this is dead. This is dead. This tree is dead. Look at that. That's dead. So we lost that. All the bananas are down to 0. And then the baby avocado tree.
And the pineapple.
Look at that. That's the baby avocado tree. The small one. Just literally could be dead. And then our lemon tree that had about 20 lemons.
Yeah.
We don't even know.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, the lemons are gone, but we don't even know how much damage this tree here.
Well, this part of it's still green.
Right,
So
it's green right now, but I'm just saying, like,
But we don't know.
But all the bananas, they're basically going to be, I mean, we'll be no bananas. We'll be starting from 0. And then who knows about the pineapple tree?
Well, the aloe plant too. I mean, look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, everything. And then over there, the
Jasmine. And gardenia. Even a big gardenia got burnt.
But when we're driving around in Florida, that's all you see is just look at that, the aloe tree. But when we were driving around, you could see everyone's trees and everyone's yards. Yeah, the palm trees are all, people's palm trees are. Now this can usually handle cold and freezes, so we'll see. But all the leaves on it, I mean, literally all the leaves.
Well, the gardenia bush usually can too, but look at it.
Yeah.
I mean,
This one we probably thought we could save, but we probably lost that one.
Won't know until spring.
And then this one.
The neighbor's powwow.
Yeah. But basically, and the front just looks the same too. The front we lost. We don't know. But yeah, this is what we're really worried about is this one and that one, that avocado tree. Because again, March is when the flowers come, between March and April. But all we can do is water these. We just got to keep watering, hoping that the roots will fight and keep this tree alive. So
someone says, looks like a graveyard for plants and trees.
Yeah.
Cabo says, wow.
yeah, and like I said, you go through the neighborhoods and you see everyone's trees. They all are the same. Everyone's trees because
the only one I'm gonna get that's gonna come back is my lantana.
yeah, this might come back, but we're gonna water these anyway. But this
still,
is
everything.
that's I mean just literally.
That was my heather, and that poor thing looks so putrid.
But I mean, the only thing is there'll probably be no avocados for next season. Probably be no avocados from that tree anyway, because like I said, all the leaves have to come off.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get any fruit until next year.
Right.
They,
Until 2028, probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's just doing 911 to hopefully keep what trees we do have, and hopefully they'll produce next year or the year after.
Yeah. So we'll probably have to start literally
From scratch. I mean,
because like I said, I don't see none of these banana trees or anything.
all my milkweed, which milkweed's not meant to be in a cold, but even covering them up, they're just,
Yeah. It's just.
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the butterflies this year unless I'm able to get plants and have them sent to me.
Yeah, because I mean, even my mother's cactus tree,
Yeah,
that took a big hit too.
And the mango.
Yep. But that's what we're looking at, guys. That's what basically we're looking at is a hurt garden. It's hurt.
Yeah.
It-
Since it's warmed up, I see more of Mom's leaves that have turned brown.
Yeah, they're gonna be as brown
Brown
as
as
that
that
one,
one.
but they all have to come off, like
So I said it
literally.
looks like a cow shed on my tree.
Yeah, like literally. All those leaves.
They've got to come off.
Because again, March is usually when the flowers, and April
Start coming.
is when the flowers usually start progressing.
And then
And then-
April, and then by May, you've got your little fruits.
And then whatever survives from there through the summer is what you get in the end of the year by November. But they're definitely, I don't see nothing. I mean, it'd be a miracle if that big tree gives
The
an
only
avocado.
thing that survived was my plants that I have from up north, like my daffodils and
Yeah, up north trees survived.
like these
Yeah,
plants
like the
here.
green ones there, those are northern trees that can
These
go
are-
through winter.
Yeah, these are northern plants, like daffodils and stuff like that. But my lilies are doing okay. They're starting to pop up because they should be getting ready for.
But yeah,
Katrina, last year we had the hurricanes. This year we had the.
the freeze. So.
I just can't catch a break, girl. Oh, show them
The what?
the front,
Oh, okay, come through here.
the azaleas.
Yeah, the azalea bush. And the thing was, is we covered a lot of these trees, and then you can't have these things covered every day.
No.
You got to take them off
if
eventually
you
because the
don't,
sun.
It'll warm up and
Yeah.
it'll cook them anyway.
Oh my God! Look, a wasp nest. We got to get that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't need
Yeah,
this done.
we got to get that sucker. So like this up here, it's the same. And so then again, a freeze came without anyone warning us. Not even the news people knew. They just thought it was a cold.
Yep.
And everything you see was uncovered. And then just that had flowers on it. That banana tree, like I said, that butterfly.
Yep.
I mean, the roses survived.
Well, they're supposed to, but.
Yep. And then all of these right here, these are literally.
Yeah, my canna.
Yep, all those. Other than what you see green are all, but yeah, that one took a hurt too.
Yeah.
And this one already fought a freeze when we first got it.
Yes.
And we brought it back, but we keep this trimmed. This doesn't stay this big.
See, this is the color
But
it's
literally.
supposed to be.
Yep. But all these leaves, and we don't even know if these branches, like you could just see how weak they are. But this gets trimmed, so.
Yeah, this will come back, but
Yeah.
it's going to take it a while to come back.
Yeah.
This one's, she is a fighter.
And this one here, this Mongolia tree, this is a winter tree that can survive freeze. So this
Yeah, even up
is the only
north.
thing that, I mean, it's a little yellow, but this stays good.
But look, she's already starting to,
Yeah.
new buds
She's
coming
starting
out.
to sprout right
Yeah.
there. So,
Yeah, the magnolia, she's a tough old bird.
yeah. But yeah, that's basically what we're looking at.
Let me tell you.
A whole new, and the groundhog, he just tearing the hell out of the lawn. He's just tearing the
You gotta
hell
take a step and you better be careful.
out of the lawn,
I
man.
definitely won't be wearing heels out here because I'll break an ankle.
But I mean, look at that.
And one of these has bananas on it.
Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 of them. But like I said, we'll probably wind up cutting these all down. And we'll be starting from bare minimal to nothing.
It's depressing to look out my back patio and see
It
all
does,
brown.
it does, because you can see how the wind ripped some of the branches
Yeah, look.
and stuff. Like we did have a big wind coming through here.
It's just disheartening, that's all.
Yeah, that there is sickening. But she'll do good, just no fruits. Don't know what branches are lost there, but that's the one we're worried about is the 2 avocados because they're small, so.
I think I've got 1, 2 milkweeds that actually survived. Those I'll have to cut back and see, but they're so brown all the way down, I doubt it.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, like I said, we're going to be out here later watering it anyway, so. All right, BB. At least we let them get a little preview on what's. There'll be some videos. Definitely be making some videos on gardening. So.
Yeah, guys. So, all right. I want to thank everyone who joined us for today's live. So until the next one, everyone take care. Take care of one another. Take care of yourself.
And it should be Saturday. We should be live on the 14th when we go to the stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be live on that. So if we happen to go somewhere else and we're able to do a live, then we'll throw it out there. But until then, everyone, I hope you're starting to warm up. We are finally, thank God. So until then, everyone, see ya.